And we're live.
Tricks to the trade. All right, Casey.
I figured if it was good enough for them, it's good enough for us.
Let's see it, Casey. Let's see some blind face, sad face.
Oh no, I don't do it on camera.
Oh, well, shit.
It's before camera warm up.
It's before camera warm up.
Yeah.
Fine,
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
You can't do no bum 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 bum.
Well, you can do that, I suppose.
You're just not gonna do no blind face, sad face on camera.
Sour face.
Sour face. Sorry.
Yeah, like you're like biting into a lemon. Like, ooh.
Oh, what's going on, Bobby?
Oh, look at that! Kevin's brother's on here. Shit.
I wasn't even aware that Kevin had a brother.
I have
Neither is Kevin's family.
four of them, I guess.
Four? You guess? Four of them.
One's my stepdad's. Then there's three of us that are full-blooded, and then I have another little brother that's a half brother. So five.
Are brothers like groundhogs in your family? Just pop up out of nowhere?
At this point, yes.
Jesus.
I have one sister.
One.
No, two. They're both half
Are
sisters.
you sure?
And the one was born before all of us, so
Man.
never met her.
Okay. I say
There's a lot going on,
your
man.
family tree's so convoluted, you're not even sure. You're like one sister. No, two. No, maybe three.
I tend not to pay attention to that.
I don't blame you.
That's my plan. Just do
My
material
family
first.
history is very cut and dry, and I tend to not pay attention to it.
Mine's all over the place, and I'd rather not.
The Hatfields.
So
and
we're
McCoys.
both in the same boat almost.
We're only tangentially related to the Hatfields and McCoys, buddy. I think there was a cousin who married into that clan, but I am not directly related to any Hatfields or McCoys.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It doesn't matter, you know. My family's kind of the same, you know. In that era, they were very clannish. Like they would have shot you the same as a Hatfield or a McCoy.
Fair enough.
They just weren't fighting each other.
Get off my land.
Yeah. I have a feeling that the bodies in my family were buried quietly. No fanfare or, you know, big feud to go along with it. Just mostly like people took a turn into the wrong holler. Never to be seen from again.
Don't come down the laneway.
No, that road there. You don't want to go down that road there. A lot of danger down that road. Yes, sir. I don't know, though. Most of the people in my family are very kind and generous, so I doubt a lot of them have buried bodies. There's a few, though, I'm pretty sure.
Well, what's your excuse then?
I don't know, dude. I have none.
You just got tired of it? You're like, fuck being happy and nice.
Yeah, it's so boring.
You're like, chaos is what I choose.
I take after my mom, man. She was, you know, kind of cantankerous sometimes. Moms could be uppity sometimes. She was very, I don't even know what the word is, specific on how she liked things. And if they didn't go her way, she was very vocal about it. I try not to do it as much as my brain wants me to, but it's hard. You know what I mean? Like, it's very hard for me to shut my mouth when I see some nonsense.
Right. Your filter's very selective.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's actually, I've actually gotten a filter as I've gotten older. I never used to have one.
Wow.
I used to be like Peter Griffin. Like if a thought happened, it was coming out of my mouth.
When it comes out here, it's coming out here.
Yeah. I've gotten better with that as I've gotten older. I've learned not to say some things because I just know that it might make me laugh and it might be kind of funny, but it's not going to help anything in the long run, you know?
Yeah, it's one of those like, I'll giggle about that later.
Yeah, exactly. Instead of trying to make shit worse, you know, I'll just, you know, have a private little laugh about that later on. I always tell, there's three things that go through my mind. Every time I say something, there's three things that went through my mind before that happened. There's what I want to say, what I absolutely can't say, and what I'm going to say. You know what I mean? And they're hardly ever the same thing.
Fair.
It's just how hard do you want to push that shit uphill?
Yeah, I'm not into doing freaking pointless labor. Sisyphean labor. That's not my thing.
Shit Uphill would be a good name for like a concrete company.
Shit uphill.
We're pushing it. Don't worry about it.
Or a septic company. Yeah. That would be better, I think. Septic company.
Best septic company, yeah.
Of course, they always want to go downhill, I imagine, but
You want it to go downhill.
Lane's finally joining us.
Yes.
I don't think if you can hear me.
You leave me alone.
Yeah. Who are you talking
Hey,
to?
whose headphones are these that aren't mine?
Probably mine because I'm wearing some that aren't mine.
Do you have an orange dot on yours?
There is a dot on them. Yes.
Yeah, those are mine.
I think they got mixed up.
You
You.
lazy.
Piece. Of
Hey. Who's doing all the setup?
I'll be
All of
sure
us.
to. I'll be
Except for I
sure.
got a lot of stuff I'm distributing everywhere. Well, two of us.
Just
as
change
the
the
lead
day
grip,
and everything
you have
falls
one
apart.
job.
Yeah.
You're the lead grip.
I got a lot of jobs. What are you talking about?
Well, as the lead grip, though, you have one.
Yeah.
You might have other jobs as other things, but as the lead grip, only one.
What the fuck's going on, gentlemen?
Waiting on you, buddy. Waiting on you. So you can explain the whiskeys to everybody.
Are we already in the whiskeys?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, you could talk about them
All right.
or not. You could talk about your cigars.
And I'm going to do
I
other
suppose.
things while you talk about them.
You're going to do what things?
Well, I got to get that set up still for you.
Oh, I don't need it. To hell with it. It's
Cool.
fine.
Casey, you're managing the chat today.
That's a Texas size 10-4.
Soul Slasher, you shut the fuck up.
Soul Slasher?
Get
Soul,
him.
Soul Slasher 217
That's,
says, took him long enough.
That's God damn it, Bobby.
That's the name of my pet penguin.
Bobby?
No, Soul Slasher.
Oh. I was like, you named
All
a
right,
penguin
whiskeys.
Bobby?
Wait,
That is
hold
a
on.
good name for a
Wait,
penguin.
if Christian's here, I'm sure he is. Christian, if you'll notice, there's port on the table as well. Not in a port glass because we don't have proper port glasses, but
I thought we
used
had
to.
some in
we
the
had
bottom.
two. They're dirty because you didn't wash them.
Well, you're supposed to collect age in them. Isn't that,
No.
And the glasses?
isn't that how that works?
That is not factually accurate.
Someone lied to me then. I thought that's how it was supposed to be.
Maybe if it's your personal glass.
It is a 1985 grams, I believe, bottled in 1987.
85
Oh,
grand.
look, dude, look. It took off the band for me.
Oh, look at that.
How
Ain't you
long?
lucky.
How long does port last?
That's fortified. It'll last a long time.
Is it corked like other wine, or is it?
Yeah, this was corked. It doesn't have to be corked, but this was.
Okay, just
Not
curious.
corked as in flawed, corked as in it had a cork.
Yeah, I don't remember a lot from wine class. I'm sure it would come back to me if I studied, but I'm never going to do that.
It's a left-handed hook shot, in case you were curious.
Are you guys throwing little FUs at each other again?
No, where's my bag of FUs?
They're over there. You told me not to move now.
Okay, whiskeys. Whiskey number one is the 105 proof Contradiction Rye by Smooth Ambler. I don't know if they still make this or not. I still see it a bunch of places. And it's like 50, 55-ish now. Originally it was like 42. It's scored top 10 on a couple people's lists over the years. 95.5, like really well aged 95.5.
Okay.
Number two, obviously a mystery. Number three is this winter's. I don't know if they do one a year, or one a season, or one or whatever, but it was this winter's Michter's Barrel Strength Rye release. It's 110.2 proof, I think, this batch.
Sweet.
Obviously,
tasty
it was like
Michter's.
135, 140 in our market, depending
okay.
where you found it. Some jackasses trying to get like 200 for it, but that's because they're jackasses.
Fair.
What does he want? 240?
For that one,
Yeah.
I think he wants 200.
Oh, okay. I'd cut him off at 195.
Are these like allocated bottles that are hard to get, or are they just
The second, the Michter's is.
the Michter's?
Not as hard to get as it used to be.
Mhm.
And I am smoking an Illusion Original Documents Ultra. In case you were curious, you're about to smoke a trash cigar, sir.
What's wrong with this?
Just
What's wrong
awful.
with
I said
Cazadores?
about to.
What's wrong
About
with-
to.
Right here. So I'm smoking now.
Future tense, sir.
What is it? What is the?
I don't even know what it is. I had to smoke it the other day. They're reviewing it tonight. and
Technically, you didn't have to smoke it.
it is awful.
So you're gonna smoke it now
No,
and then smoke it in a
I
review.
smoked my one a week ago. It was terrible. I'm
No, the
never
one-
going anywhere near that cigar again.
You said he's about to smoke
Are you
it.
avoiding
It's not-
saying what it is because they're doing a review on it?
No,
Later?
no, no. I don't know. Actually, the French embassy.
Yeah, French embassy.
Is it the Macanudo?
Yes.
Is it a Mac?
It's a Macanudo.
It's awful. Like, it's just miserable.
It's called the French Embassy.
Yeah, well, it's the ambassador series, so this is the embassy for France.
Trash. Yeah, it belongs in the trash.
It's like if you had wet cardboard in the barn and the barn cat slept on it for a few weeks, then you dried it out and tried to smoke it. That's what this cigar is. It's not good.
God, how many times have you had that?
Still better than those Siglo 3 Tubos.
I mean, that's factually accurate. I can't help you there.
I've been to the bottom. Okay.
We should ask, has anyone tried their port yet?
No.
Christian, you were the one who gifted us this port. Would you like us to drink it before or after the whiskey?
That's a good question.
I might have ruined it.
I would think
Kevin's
you'd want to
already
drink it
drinking.
before.
Did you already drink it?
Kevin's already drinking.
I haven't
Twisties
drinking
and
that. I
alcohol.
drank that.
The whiskey?
Number one, yeah. I'm like, ooh.
See that? Put booze in front of him. Also, he's like, ooh, booze.
Fred Minnick notoriously loves that rye. He scores it high often.
And number one was the
Smooth Ambler Contradiction Rye. I believe it's 105 proof.
one with the elephant. Got it.
The one with the elephant.
162.5. Yeah. So yeah.
It has an elephant on the ball,
62.5
a circus
Yeah,
elephant.
proof said.
on the Smooth Ambler.
Yeah.
You're crazy.
62.5 proof.
He's saying ABV 62.5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's higher than I thought.
So about
At least that's what it says on,
120,
this is on the bottle.
120.4, somewhere around there. 128.
62.5.
Oh, 124.
Really?
You want-
Think about that. Think about that.
Did you say 0.5 or 0.2?
0.5.
0.5. Never mind.
I can do math.
Leave my math skills out of this. We're
You're-
not even to that part.
Your math skills leaves much to be desired.
That's because I use them all up while teaching in school.
I will say this is a bit older bottle. I've had this one for a while.
Sweet.
I think this is the 2022.
Does that make a difference with whiskey? Like how long you had it in the bottle? Does that make it?
No, not at all. But it does make a difference in whiskey in that companies get cheap and bottle worse product.
Oh,
And then sometimes recover and bottle better product.
was the products, was the overall quality of whiskey better before COVID or after COVID?
Before.
Before COVID.
It went through a rush to market phase. We're going to say 21, 22, 23. 23 it started to recover. There were some gems in 22. There was some really good stuff. 23 it started to recover. 24, 25. Sazerac is the only one that seems to be like the Buffalo Trace stuff seems to be on a downward slide right now. Like Pappy and BTAC weren't very well reviewed. A lot of their stuff, the Stags, are supposedly getting worse. I haven't had enough of them to say one way or the other. But they're rushing to market and their expansion. They might have cheapened up a little bit to ROI that expansion a little bit faster.
Bastards.
Right?
Did whiskey sales go up during the pandemic?
Substantially. And now they're on the slide.
Are they below pre-pandemic levels, or are they like just
No,
dropping
they're
back
still
down to normal?
They're still slightly above pre-pandemic levels,
So they're just leveling out.
but I think they're going to go down below that.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think that?
Because companies outpriced the market substantially.
Oh, you don't think it's just because people are drinking less?
I mean, I think also people are drinking less, but I think whiskey, more than any other spirit out there, ran their pricing way up the flagpole. And now they're going to have a hard time justifying to their investors for the publicly traded companies, like decreasing their prices.
Yeah, that doesn't happen.
No.
So a lot of their stuff is going to sit on the shelf. They're going to have to, I mean, they're going to fudge it. They're going to, like, magically, there's this new label that lives in between the bottom shelf and the top shelf at the price where the top shelf used to be. Who knew?
Right. Yeah. Do you think they'll just take the bottom label shit, put a different label on it, and sell it as like mid grade?
No, most of them won't be able to get away with that. I mean, they can, but people would spot it pretty fast because the labeling requirements on whiskey are more akin to wine than they are
There's actual requirements.
spirits. Yeah, to names like if you call something straight bourbon or bottled and bond, weeded bourbon, like people are gonna figure it out pretty quick.
Right.
The one downside of the whiskey boom is they created a bunch of pretty savvy whiskey buyers. Like the market has a pretty good idea what it's doing at this point.
Oh.
Well, that and everybody spent 2 years just sitting at home drinking booze and learning about it.
Yeah. That's for sure.
I wish I got to do that. That would have been great. That would have been an excellent way to spend the pandemic.
Just drunk.
Right.
Just
Did we ever
I had
get
to
a
work.
Christian has arrived.
what does he want us to drink first?
No, he just hopped on.
He just got here.
So you'll have to ask that question again and introduce the whiskeys for him again.
Christian.
No, he can watch the back. We ain't restarting.
Do you want us to drink your ports before the whiskeys or after?
As we wait.
10 seconds.
We're just gonna wait in silence.
He's gonna be like
Wink,
men
wink,
of culture
motherfuckers.
should know the answer to this.
I was gonna just put the 24 clock in. Doop.
It's gonna be before. If you want to taste it, I imagine you got to drink it before.
I'm just asking. I mean, Kevin's already fucked his palate up.
Kevin
but,
doesn't.
No, you give it some time, it'll go away.
No, it won't.
I've already messed it up with a cigar anyways.
That's how Kevin solves problems. Just give it some time; it'll go away.
Yeah. I mean, it's
oh,
worked
before.
so far.
He would like us
I'm
to
all
drink-
for that method. For the record,
Almost 18 years. The
I'm
problem's
good.
gonna
Yeah,
go
just
away.
ignore it; it'll be fine.
Which one's which here, Lane?
What do you mean?
For port glasses.
That's mine.
Oh, okay.
Jesus,
I see. You got
Definitely the
fancy
port.
round one.
Yeah. Would you expect anything less?
Oh,
I will say
Oh,
the nose
that's-
on that port is phenomenal.
Oh,
that's fantastic. That's delicious. Oh,
I was amazed. I opened that bottle. I was like, holy crap.
that doesn't even taste like booze at all. That just tastes like juice.
But like
It's
rich.
got like a hint there, but
Yeah,
it's just like a rich
oh,
juice.
Man,
But
Like,
it's old. 85 bottled in 87.
like a concentrated juice.
Woohoo.
85, huh?
Yeah.
that was a good year.
That's the same year as my motorcycle, as the Beamer.
One of your motorcycles.
Yeah, one of my motorcycles. That's fair.
That bike is substantially larger than I thought it was in the photos.
That's big, dude.
I thought the same thing when I saw them next to each other. I'm like, oh, he stepped up a bit.
That's a big bike. It's it's a 4-cylinder car engine. It basically was a Peugeot engine that they just turned on inside and put a motorcycle around it.
They're like, it'll work.
Yeah, it's the flying brick, dude.
What motor should we use for this? I mean, no one's buying the Peugeots. Let's use that.
Well, so mine isn't, but the first year that they did that bike, I think was 82.
Christian, that's amazing port. That's
Yeah.
fantastic.
And 82 or 83 as like a prototype. They basically took the Peugeot engine, turned it on its side, and built a bike around it. Because when you do that, it lines up perfectly with the shaft, the shaft drive. So there's a direct line of power from the engine down the shaft to the wheel.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
And it lasts forever because it's got a long stroke piston inside on all the cylinders. So it's got more area for the heat to dissipate. The engine lasts a super long time. Like they say it's a 1,000,000-kilometer engine.
Yeah.
And if you take care of it, like the one I have says it only has 10,000 miles on it. I don't know if that's true, but
So,
Oh.
Christian,
People don't ride all that often, so that could be true.
to your question, I definitely recommend an older or a more delicate cigar. This cigar isn't bad with the port, but the flavors they're a little disconcerted. They're a little disjointed, we'll say.
Thoughts on a post embargo with it?
I think you might have the same issue. What are you smoking?
Cazadores.
Cazadores?
Yeah,
That might be okay.
it's a pretty good combo
Mhm.
actually. I think if you don't go age, you go simplistic flavors.
So either or, age or simplistic flavors.
Yeah, age
It
is
doesn't
simplistic.
work in reverse, though. The port's still fantastic.
No,
Yeah.
the port is just going to be good.
Yeah, but the
Regardless.
cigar, you don't want something like this is the Ultra. You don't want something with this much punch.
No.
He said he always gets like a Connecticut.
Yeah, a Habano, a Connecticut, a natural,
Mhm.
or something with 10 to 12 years of age on it. Melania would probably be really good.
Ooh.
You want to smoke a
Yeah.
Maduro? That Melania would probably be
Yeah,
fantastic.
That'd be pretty tasty, actually.
Yeah.
I have to try that. Shit.
So, what else? We were shadow banned. When are we not going to be shadow banned anymore, kids?
I don't fucking know.
All right.
what does that mean?
We got dinged for violating something.
YouTube bylaws, essentially.
We may or may not have somehow violated a terms and or service agreement.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any idea how?
No.
That's fair. They don't tell you anything.
Well, they give you a generalization of the term that you violated, and then you take a test, and then you do these little watch these videos and then answer the question after the
They
video.
send you to traffic school?
Pretty much,
Yeah,
yeah.
they send you to traffic school.
Really?
It's exactly what they do.
Yep.
It's an abbreviated version of traffic school.
Yeah.
So what was the bylaw or guideline?
We were promoting the sale of illicit goods.
That's not true at all.
But we don't know what video it is.
That's well, I
was a lot of
I know
videos.
exactly how many videos it was.
But we don't know where in the video it was.
Yeah, I don't know which word and or where or why, but I can tell you it was about 35 videos.
Soul
we-
Slasher says
dumped 'em.
it should tell you.
Yeah, it tells you the terms you violate, but that's it. Because they're all automated now.
Do we offload those videos? I'm guessing.
They do it for you.
They do it for you.
They're like, these videos, they're gone.
They go
Were they newer videos or older?
combination.
Damn.
I know.
Dudes, I have questions. One of them was like 18 months old.
I legitimately was like, seriously?
Yeah, it took you how long to find this?
What happened there? Was our word association game just that good? It took you that long for someone to be like, I think that's wrong.
And can you appeal it, or do you just have to go to traffic school and
I tried to appeal it
yeah?
and I was denied.
They
And you were
denied
denied.
all of the appeals.
Like automatic, like after 10 minutes of me submitting it, they're like, no, you did.
The,
So can we say decades or no?
I don't know if that was the reason. I know it's goofy.
So we should stop. Get
It's
it?
goofy. It's,
yeah, don't. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
technically, those were actual currency at some point in history.
yeah, tobacco, Christian.
Do you know the product? Yes. Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me think about it real quick.
Let me think. Yeah, tobacco.
Oh no, it's not coming to me right now, but
Hold on. I know this.
it's on the tip of my tongue.
So
Anyway.
you can talk about them, but you can't recommend them in any sort of.
Yeah, I think you just
Commercial
can't tell,
nature?
Like you can't tell people to go buy it
Or
So-
try it.
or go find it or
Or say where you got it from.
Do you have to qualify like everything? Like if you're into cigars, you might want to try this one.
I don't
That
think you
kind-
can say try this one.
yeah, I think you have to avoid that.
Really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so you just have to be like, it's good.
Thumbs up.
High life.
Lion, lion face, sour face. Yeah. That's how you should rate them from now on.
How
Lion
did
face or
any of
sour
our
face.
lives get hit or
No,
no?
we can say whatever the fuck we want, apparently.
I'm alive. Got it.
But they
Nice.
definitely, our shorts, like we noticed it in our shorts. Our shorts
Dude,
Yeah.
got
YouTube is
smoked.
crazy. I was watching YouTube the other day and not signed in, right? Just
Yep.
randomly on, and there was an advertisement for like a car insurance company, and the picture was like they like changed the colors, right? But it was a chick giving a BJ. And it was obvious what it was. And it was just sitting up there on the side, like next up online. It's literally just, and it's one of those like looking up at me, like, holy, how the hell can that be a thing on YouTube?
Oh, there's so many of those now too.
Yeah. And,
Yeah,
but
dude.
yet, like, you, God forbid you mention anything to do with this plant here. And,
Because,
you know,
I mean, as long as you're not promoting the sale of sex, you're fine.
dude, it blew my mind. It was literally like, and it was obvious what was going on. You know what I mean? It wasn't like it was subtle. They just shifted the color hue to where it was like kind of grainy and green.
Well, that's why, like, when some people put up like clips of movies or something, they'll flip it so that it's like in the opposite direction.
so the
and
thing
then,
doesn't
and
catch
then
it.
it's like, oh, I don't know what we're watching, and you're like,
Yeah,
but you do.
but you do.
Like, okay.
I do see that a lot on the like compilation videos. You'll see the same thing, but it'll be just flipped around in a
Yeah.
different direction.
Because you're like, that's not the way they walked.
Then
I've
you
seen
try
that-
to
I've
read the
seen that
words.
scene
It's all
before.
backwards.
Is that just people like stealing other people's stuff,
Pretty much. I mean, it's
like in a way that's sort of okay, but not really?
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. It's getting a little squirrely out there. That's for sure.
Are there any like platforms that don't do any of this nonsense?
I mean, I think they all do it in varying degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
If there is a platform, then give it 6 months and it'll start to get the same policing.
oh, yeah,
you know.
that's fair.
It's one of those things.
They all kind of, I guess, the only way to do it is like create your own website and just have people pay for a subscription.
Yeah, pretty much. Just do the porn thing.
Do the porn thing.
Or go on Rumble.
Yeah, but
They don't censor anything.
You can also go curse in the woods and nobody hears it either. So
That's true. I mean, if Steven,
Oh, you say like Rumble is the mime in the woods, like nobody cares.
dude, if Steven Crowder can't make Rumble work, then it's pretty
then
much
nobody can. Like, let's be fair.
Oh, really?
yeah.
He doesn't.
And I'm not a huge fan of Steven Crowder, but he had a massive audience, and he went to Rumble, and he became irrelevant.
Oh,
Adam looks exactly like the former pro football Carson Palmer.
I look like Carson Palmer.
Apparently, according to Christian.
Sweet. I don't know what Carson. I think I have more hair than Carson Palmer.
I think you do now.
Yeah.
Isn't he bald?
Ish.
Ish.
Yeah. Buzz cut, I think.
Buzz cut.
So you've tried the whiskeys.
I tried one.
Just one.
Well, I tried the first one. I liked it.
The first
I'm
one's good.
finishing off this before I move on to those. Even though I really want to go to those.
I watched The Running Man yesterday.
Why?
Which
one?
The new one.
The new one.
How was it?
It wasn't bad, actually. It was. I don't know why people have been blowing it up on giving it low Rotten Tomato scores.
Dude, there's so many YouTube critics that like all they do is piss on every movie.
I know, and I'm like, it's a hard concept to film. Like, you're trying to film like a 30-day chunk in a movie.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to get kind of disjointed a little bit because you run out of like certain things to do where you're like, okay, if we stick on days, then we're not going to be able to tell a story, but we have to kind of make it interesting. So like, there's parts, but it was entertaining. It was.
Who produced that?
I don't know.
Missed opportunity there. I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because it could have just been the next iteration of 24.
You know what? That's not a bad idea. The Running Man 24. That would be fantastic.
What, do it like real time, like they did 24, and then do it like a series?
Yeah.
Would like every episode be a day or?
Yeah, I would almost have to.
Okay. Yeah.
12 hours?
Yeah.
Day episode, night episode, day episode, night episode.
That would be kind of fun, actually.
Wouldn't quite be real time, but like similar.
Yeah.
Close enough.
It does. It's funny because it does adhere a lot more closely to the book, though, which I did appreciate.
I never read the book.
Yeah.
I've only seen the 80s movie.
I'm going to be honest. That's one of I didn't even know there was a book until he said that the first time.
It's a Stephen King book.
Is it?
Yeah.
Of course it is.
Well, it's a Stephen King alternate book.
What was it, a Richard Bachman book?
Yeah, it's a Richard
Bachman.
Yeah.
Hey, man, Richard Bachman books actually have endings.
Yeah, no, that.
That's like Stephen King, when writing under Stephen King, doesn't know how to end a book. But as Richard Bachman, he can do it just fine.
Just fine.
That's
No
the
problem.
weirdest thing in the world.
Well, it's funny because I think The Running Man is the one that got him outed as Richard Bachman.
Oh, really?
Yeah, someone was like telling me a story about it, and apparently this librarian was reading the Richard Bachman books. It was like, there's a lot of similarities.
Christian, I think he got
Stephen
kicked out
King.
for tripping balls.
This sounds like Stephen King to me.
And then all of a sudden, she like did some research, and it was like, oh, it turns out that all the Richard Bachman books were published by the same Stephen King publisher.
Yeah.
And they were like, come on now, we know who you are.
Well, didn't he write the Richard Bachman books because they were too, I don't know, crazy at the time for Stephen King's?
No, because he was writing too many.
Oh, really?
It
He just didn't want to saturate the market.
Yeah, he was like, okay, so I can't keep putting out Stephen King books, but I could make up a pen name and put out books. And they were like, yeah, that's fine, as long as they're not saturating the Stephen King that we're trying to make money off of.
Some of Stephen King's early stuff is pretty good. So I can't really, like, Misery is a great book.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
some of the early stuff is pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Like The Stand, I don't know how I feel about The Stand. I go back and forth. The Dark Tower series is really good. The Gunslinger.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Dark Tower. I like that.
Yeah, the
I
Dark
like the
Towers.
books. Are great.
The Dark Tower actually has, and it's funny because most Stephen King fans hate the ending of the Dark Tower, but I think it's the only one that has an appropriate ending.
Christian, I don't know what that question means.
Yeah, I don't know what that means either.
What's the question?
Hey,
Do you guys want me to pipe in on the YouTube live?
He's
like you're
maybe
on
he's asking if he can go hop
Like
on
join
live.
in?
Yeah,
Is it even set up for that?
not right now, but I can do it quickly.
I mean, you could be in the chat. Are
I mean, you can set it up.
Are we
I don't
not
care.
live? Are we?
You can zoom in or something.
Yeah, we
What?
usually use Google Meets.
Word.
We could have set Cameron up too, huh?
Well, he said
Yeah.
next week he can do it.
Cameron?
No, Christian.
Oh, okay.
Cameron is giving a lecture at the Pol Pot University. Like I said, he's adjunct professor.
At Pol Pot University.
Yeah, of hospitality and vagrancy.
Is this an accredited university? or-
No. It's more of a camp. You know what I mean? Some might
is
call
it-
it a work camp.
Could you call it a re-education camp?
You could call it a re-education camp. Absolutely.
Wait,
That's a perfect name for it.
so it's just a cult?
There's a lot of exercise. You know,
Yeah.
diet is a big part of these re-education camps.
Probably want to stay away from the Kool-Aid.
Yeah, probably.
For sure.
This sounds like a cult.
I mean, if anyone I know was going to start a cult, I would think it'd be Cameron.
What is this? The Pacific Gate? What is this?
I mean, didn't you guys, if I remember right?
We started a religion, not a cult.
Say the same thing.
Same thing.
And it was only as a joke.
It's a joke to you. It's a lifestyle
It
for
was
him.
it was SRC.
What's
And it was
that?
just to prove that a particular person would talk about things, like would just jump in and say they knew stuff about whatever. And she couldn't possibly know anything about this thing because it didn't really exist until I made it up.
Oh, I see what you're going. Someone you knew would say they knew everything. Like
Everything.
They would never admit they didn't know
Yeah.
something.
Oh, I know about that.
So
Yeah,
we
yeah,
made
yeah.
up. I made up a religion, SRC,
SRC.
which stood for Self-Realized Cameron. But she didn't know that. We just called it SRC. And at some point, she was like, I've heard of that. It's really interesting. And she started just making shit up about this religion. And I'm like, you can't, I can't. I just fucking can't right now. I actually left. And
The
Cameron,
self-realized Cameron.
and she looks at Cameron and she's like, what's the matter with him? And he looks at her and he's like, he literally made up that religion like 3 hours ago.
yeah.
She's like, no, I've heard of it. And he goes, no, he did. It's the religion is self-realized Cameron, SRC.
SRC.
Yes.
I mean,
I actually had to leave the room. I'm like,
that's awesome. You should have fucking indoctrinated her into the religion.
he might have at some point.
I'm sure he tried. Knowing Cameron.
I mean, I have no evidence that he terminated the religion at any point. I cut ties.
It's still going.
It's still going?
I bet he's doing the evangelical televised thing now in Cambodia.
I mean, he could make a killing doing that, I imagine.
SRC
Cameron
needs your money.
Cameron could absolutely be a cult leader.
Hell yeah, he could.
I'm not sure who would be in his cult, but he would find followers.
Oh, I'm sure he would find it.
Oh, he could
I mean,
find
he has one.
he could find some at the old Pol Pot University there.
I say that Cameron has disappeared, right? We don't actually have any proof that Cameron's who's talking to us. Like, we're going to accidentally stumble on one of the uncontacted
What, you
tribes
think it's
in
like
Brazil,
a doppelganger?
and Cameron's going to be there.
Like Cameron's
Like,
somehow
in
gone
full-
into a talented Mr. Ripley situation. That would be amazing.
For all we know, he already has a cult.
There's an imposter in the self-realized Cameron religion.
Yeah, we've already wandered into Bubba Hotep territory.
Yeah, that would be amazing. I would love to see a fucking imposter Cameron. Imposter of the self-realized Cameron, though. He would have to have a temple and following.
BHB, Bubba Ho Bowman.
Bubba Hobo.
He's going to be sorry he missed this one.
What's he doing? Did we even know?
Why don't, and Bubba Hotep, the real Elvis, was in a nursing home, I think.
Right.
No, I told you, I think he's leading a cult. He contacted one of the uncontacted tribes in wherever they are, Brazil, Ireland, whatever.
They would have killed him.
I know this is Cameron we're talking about.
They'd have killed him.
I-
He had no offering, right? Like,
I don't know. Like, Cameron invents offerings out of nothing. Turns out
Something
they are
shiny.
not. Like, Cameron, someone like Cameron
he's like shiny.
probably bought Alaska. Sure.
From the Russians for like $2 or whatever we gave him. Do you think we could get Russia after they freaking go bankrupt if they ever do?
I don't know if
They're
we
gonna
want
get
that.
annex Russia. We're trying to annex everything else.
Just start buying it up piece by piece.
Yeah. Like we're gonna annex freaking Venezuela, right?
Little did you know that
Cuba
Trump is
next.
actually trying to create the largest empire in the history of the world.
Yeah.
From Cuba?
We
I don't
totally
think that's not a. I mean, we get some cigars, but other than that, it's not a very good win.
should have annexed Cuba.
Some decent rum, yeah, decent rum, some sugar production.
I mean, we still could.
I'm just they
Some
went
great casino land.
yeah, they went the wrong direction back in the day.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Fucking Castro. They could have had the best resorts in the world
Yeah,
and they screwed it up. You know.
Are you telling me that the people of Cuba might, in fact, need some freedom?
they offered us.
They need casinos.
They don't need freedom. They need casinos.
They
sir.
need
Call the mayor.
They
of
need 3 to
Las
2
Vegas.
blackjack, my friend. No, they need 3 to 2 blackjack and 90% payout slot machines. That's what they need.
Yeah, no resort fees.
Yeah,
Okay.
Day clubs at the pool.
That's what I
lots
call-
of cabanas.
that's what I call freedom.
I like that.
Yeah,
No resort fees.
we'll call it freedom bottle service.
Oh, I like that. Yeah. Victory bottle service.
You just see those old movies about like Havana back in the 50s, and it looks amazing, you know. And I can't imagine the people were fucking suffering any more than they are now. You know what I mean? It's not like they're in great position, and you know, at least then they would have had some money. Although they do have cool cars, they got like 50s cars that are still on the road.
It is like taking a step back in time.
Yeah, I would love to go to Cuba,
Just be
but
like,
you got to go to like fucking Canada first or something, right? You can't fly directly there.
Yeah, I mean, you got to like go to a port city like Mexico and then get on a boat or another plane to fly.
I think you just
to
got to
a-
fly to like Mexico City.
You
and then
might
fly to-
need like a removable passport sheet or something.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Or you just rent a boat and, drive there.
I mean, it's only in 90 miles from
You
the
jump
fucking
on
Keys.
jump on a fishing charter.
Yeah. They do that in Miami Vice all the time.
That fishing charter looks an awful lot like a cigar boat. Nah.
Square grouper.
What are you
Catch a lot of square grouper out there.
What are you catching on that thing?
Says square, some whitefish, some square grouper. It's weird too because they all weigh 2.2 pounds. I don't know how that happened, but square groupers all come at 2.2
The most
pounds.
consistent school of fish ever.
Ever. There's almost no variation.
Perfect.
They probably pack them in like more than one. It's probably like 4.4 pounds. I don't know.
Yeah.
I've never done this. I would love to find a square grouper on the fucking beach though. I'd be like, sweet. I'd be running away from that motherfucking beach as fast as I could.
We gonna party
Yeah.
tonight.
What did you find there? Grouper.
Yeah. I'm not going to sleep for like 3 days. It's going to be a good fish.
It's a grouper. I shall name him Kilo.
Yeah, no Nights King. No Nights King.
So I was hearing something about they were making it to where you can like be a pirate now. Take boats from
It's called a privateer.
privateer. But
Yeah, it's a privateer. It's basically legal piracy, yeah.
yeah, and they're allowing you to go after the dealers and all that.
America actually has a long tradition of privateers.
Yeah, very long.
In fact, we were doing that before we had a navy. That was how we started our navies. We were just like, no, we got a bunch of guys with ships that are willing to go out for this. They don't need training, trust me.
Yeah. Who regulates this?
Yeah.
It's up in the air.
Nobody.
Really.
It's out at sea. Yeah.
Yeah. Dunkirk stole our idea. Let's be honest.
So, I mean-
you can actually get a certificate of piracy from some colleges.
That's rad.
I think
Yep.
we should go get that. And
You have to take like
take some trips.
fencing, and it's like fencing, archery, and like boat safety. And technically, they will give you a certified piracy.
I mean, what do you have? I wonder what kind of qualifications you need to be a privateer.
I think it's like treasure hunting. I think.
I mean,
just
I'd
need a
sign up
boat.
tomorrow, dude.
Adam,
Just do it.
literally, when you're like looking for schools to finish out your eligibility playing golf, the number one question: do you in fact offer a piracy certificate?
Certificate
Yeah.
of piracy.
Or a
We do
degree.
not. I'm out.
I'm sorry, I cannot play for your team.
Who's the guy with the Jolly Roger on his golf bag?
Me.
Yar. It's
I would, dude. If I could, I'd sign up to be a fucking privateer right now.
You can. You just need a boat.
No.
Yeah.
I guarantee you need more than a boat.
All right, and some guns.
I mean, I guarantee you need more than that.
It
Because
works-
that
it works for
qualifies a large
Somalia.
portion of the country.
Rum? Do you need rum?
You definitely need rum.
for sure.
Yes,
Rob.
you have to have rum.
Maybe you need like a boat and a crew.
I mean, you got to have a crew.
Yeah.
Sure.
So there.
You're not boarding a vessel by yourself.
Mayhaps a cannon.
You got to have a cannon. Even if it's just a signal cannon, you got to have a cannon.
Letters of Mark. I think we need to rename the podcast Letters of Mark.
Letters of mark. I like that. That's what you need, right? That's what they gave to privateers.
Yeah, to prove that they weren't pirates.
So you're just like, nah, this is official business.
I mean, I think as long as you sail from America, right, and you never enter anyone else's waters, I think you're fine if you're armed to the fucking teeth. It's just going into other countries' waters where the
What is it?
guns
Is it-
become a problem.
3 miles?
I think it's
15.
12 miles.
12 miles?
15.
15? I don't know. Okay.
15 miles is where you get international waters.
All right, so there you go. 15 miles. As long as you don't come within 15 miles of a country that outlaws guns, you know.
Yeah.
Which is most of them.
Yeah. Well, no, most of the like developed countries, I guess. There's a lot of like third world countries that don't give two shits.
Did I ever tell you? I had a professor in law school. Fuck, I don't remember his name. His first legal job, he was from the Sahel of Africa. He was,
Yeah, you told me about that guy.
yeah. And his first actual job was being an attorney for a gun runner.
Yeah, that's rad.
Coolest job ever.
I mean, that's kind of piracy too.
That's the easiest job in the world. Like the guy asks you, "Is this legal?" No. You know what I mean? Hey, every time he comes to you, he knocks on the door, he opens the door. Is this legal? No.
It's really more,
Nothing you're doing is legal.
it's really more of a gray area.
Just doing it in countries that don't give a shit. I want to be a pirate right now. I want to know how you guys sign up for this. I imagine they want like combat experience, and
Well, you have that.
I don't have combat experience.
But you could fudge it.
Right. Yeah,
You're trained.
yeah, I am trained in some things, sure.
Technically.
Technically.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm telling you, I think you just need a boat, some guns, and the American flag, and you'll be fine.
I think that's about it. Yeah.
Like, you know, if
Just-
the Coast Guard walks by, they're like, "What are you doing?" And you're like, "Looking for pirates."
Just like a bald eagle bound ornament. You know what I mean?
Yeah, on the front there,
With
like,
a Ma Deuce mounted right above it.
oh,
What we're going to need is a bald eagle Jolly Roger.
The best part is you were a technician too at one point for surveillance, so you could set it up to where you can just sit in the
Oh yeah,
cockpit and just fire.
Just fool around with the joystick for sure.
Yeah, see, I think that's all you need. I don't think piracy's hard.
Well, no, piracy isn't hard. Doing it without going to jail, I'm sure, is hard.
Well,
Is the issue?
Who's going to arrest you in international waters?
Well, nobody, but you got to come home
Exactly.
eventually.
No, you don't.
I mean,
You just take that boat, you leave it on like a little floaty like platform, and then you get on a clean boat and you use that to get back to the States.
boat laundering.
Yeah, why
We're
not?
gonna do some boat laundering now.
Sure, sure.
Yeah.
You know, you keep your evil layer of piracy out in international waters, then you just come back on the
We
clean
just
boat.
change flags real quick
Boom,
and paint
done.
the name.
Worked in Lord of War.
Yeah. I don't know if you can fucking sail under like a Panamanian flag and still act as a fucking pirate on behalf of America. I mean, if you could, I'm all for it.
I think if you're gonna fly a flag, it needs to be a landlocked country.
I mean, can you be a pirate under a flag of convenience? Like, I doubt you can.
No, landlocked country. Just whatever landlocked country you can think of. Like,
What's that guy who claims to have his own country down in like the desert in Southern California?
Oh,
Oh,
that like out by Palm Springs.
Yeah.
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 it's like a city, right?
No, well, there's that too. There's Slab City, but no,
Yeah.
there's a guy who he started his own country like 40 years ago, and he's been claiming it ever since. He's got his own money and shit. Like, but it sounded like we need a letter of mark from that guy. You know, some landlocked country. That would be the flag of convenience. Still
like-
America, though.
The flag's just like some kids drawing off of the fridge.
It's like the independent state of Jones. That like Tennessee rebellion that happened
Yeah.
back in the day.
Free state of Jefferson.
Is that what it was, Jefferson?
No, that's the other one. That's the one in Northern California.
Northern
That's
California.
that's what the foothill people are trying
Yeah,
to do.
the free state of Jefferson or whatever.
Oh, all the pot growers up in like
Yeah.
Mendocino and shit.
No. This is like the foothills of the Sierras.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is like Calaveras County and parts of El Dorado and
Oh, wow.
like basically the Highway 49 crowd.
Okay. Wasn't expecting that.
They're like, yeah, free state of Jefferson. We're our own people. I don't need no driver's license.
Oh, I'm going to be honest, man. Like, I'm not wandering onto random properties in Calaveras County.
No, you treat it much like Nevada. You do not designate off of the main road at all.
You could have a band of jumping frogs after you.
Right?
Stampede. Oh, what would you call a stampede of jumping frogs?
That's a good question. I have no idea.
A marathon.
A marathon of frogs? That would be a good name for it.
Marathon.
Marathon. You'd be like, oh shit. Sour face. Fucking run.
We did drive by the no service city on our way through Vegas.
Oh, yeah. The shooting, the urban warfare facility, where they call it.
I was like, wait, because when we were driving, I'm like, I'm pretty sure that town's around here somewhere. And then I saw the sign, and I was like, there it is, the no service one. And then you just turn and you look over the freeway, and you just see two cops with their lights on, just chilling out there. And I'm like, well, at least they're not hiding this time.
Well, it probably means they're doing drills out there that day.
Probably. I was like, ooh, sketchy.
I mean, you can clearly see it off in the distance, and there are obviously modern storefronts.
It is a whole fucking town.
Yeah.
And they're like, no service. There's a McDonald's right there. What do you mean there's no service?
I can see it.
But you can't go to it?
No.
Oh, Christian, come on. It's amazing. It's amazing.
What's amazing?
George T.
GTS.
Stagg, he says it's napalm.
Napalm?
Yeah. It's hot.
Oh.
It's like 140 proof.
143, I think.
It's so good though.
That is hot. That is 100. Yeah, that's real hot.
It's close to
But it's
hazmat, isn't it?
phenomenal. I tasted it. We tasted it against
Yeah.
2024.
Yeah.
And
It
it
was
blew the
great.
24 out of the water.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. The flavors were so much bigger.
Yeah, Adam, you had it.
Yeah.
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 You were like, why are we doing this?
Yeah.
I'm dying.
I like the middle
Watch
For
one.
Like
Adam,
face go-
it was a version of Hot Ones.
Sour face.
Yeah.
Sour face. That's just, that's too strong, dude. Like when it's 140 proof or whatever, you know what I mean? Like it's just, why? You know, 40, 50 proof or 40, 50%, like 80, 90 proof. That's just not enough for you.
No.
I don't get it. I don't get you whiskey people.
I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah.
You'll get there one day. Don't worry.
I thought it was too.
I will
Christian,
not get
if you really don't like the recommendation,
You can send it on
I
the way.
will send you a supplemental bottle to make up for pressing you to get that one.
But send us that one.
But we're going to need that bottle.
I won't even need the bottle. I feel bad if you really can't stand it.
No, fuck that. We want the bottle. Don't let him.
there. Lane is outvoted on this one.
Don't ruin this, Lane.
All right, now that I went through the first cigar, now I've got a Aganorsa leaf. Anniversario.
That's a good
It's a
cigar.
good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the cigar.
Casey told me to smoke the other one first because this one's stronger. And that would taste like cardboard after this.
What was the first one?
I'll leave a Connecticut.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, factually accurate.
Yeah. Which the Oliva was all right. It was mild, you know.
Speaking of which, before I forget, just happens to be on the podcast. Jeff would like us to order him some more cigars. All Connecticut's, whatever. Oliva, Maybe some St. Cristobal's.
Okay. Toro's again.
Yeah.
Can do.
He does like Churchill's too.
All right. I'll track some down for him.
I told him we'd put a little order together for him.
Yeah. I'll do it. I'll throw it on the next one.
I can't tell because he always asks me in Fumare. I can't tell if they get bothered that I'm ordering him stuff wholesale.
I feel like you should only smoke a Churchill if you're going to be day drinking. That seems the only appropriate way to do it.
Or golfing.
I mean, it's a size.
I know.
I would buy that because there's an actual Churchill cigar, the Late Hour, which I think is incredible.
Well, and there used to be the Winston Churchill brand.
Well, no, but I think the Late Hour became Winston Churchill brand became the Late Hour.
I think
Do we know what Winston Churchill smoked back in the day?
Romeo and Juliet's.
That's what I thought, but I wasn't going to say it.
Romeo and Juliet's.
That's what he smoked, huh?
Christian says, I'm not saying it's not good. It's just damn strong. It almost overpowers the taste.
Sounds like a you problem.
Yeah, I just didn't even notice the heat.
That's because we're used to it at this point.
Yeah, all I got was the flavor, and I thought it was fantastic.
So the Romeo and Juliet's were these Cuban Romeo and Juliet's?
Yes. Yes, which is also why Gary Oldman's cigar budget was $36,000 when he made that movie, The Darkest Hour.
I'm not even sure there was a
Seriously?
non-Cuban Romeo.
$36,000?
Yeah, he had $36,000 worth of cigars that he smoked.
That's my kind of budget.
He had tobacco poisoning for a large majority of that movie.
Really?
Oh yeah,
He was maintaining the sort of Churchill lifestyle because of how much Churchill smoked. So
including the cognac and champagne.
yeah, so while he was filming, he was also smoking. And, then they're like, cut, we got to do it again. And it's like, oh, okay, well, I'm just going to keep smoking then. And so all of a sudden, he's doing like 15 of these Churchills a day.
Yeah, I mean, he had a cigar in his hand the entire movie.
He's like, I don't think I'll ever need to smoke again.
But that was such a good, part that he played.
Question from Christian. How do you guys like the mixture of port and cigar?
That's fantastic.
It was great.
I really like it. I just think that this is too much cigar for that port.
Yeah.
Isn't that a classic combo? Port and
It
cigars?
is. It's the only wine I will actually drink with cigars at this point.
That's
How come?
Because cigars ruin the flavor of unfortified wine. They start to taste flabby.
yeah.
They taste
Flabby?
flat. Yeah, flat and sort of like overly sweet.
Yeah, gross.
Yeah.
So you're saying I might like it?
You might like it.
I do like sugary things.
Oh, the port? Oh, you'd like the port.
I do like port, actually.
I would have poured you some, but
No, I know. I'm not drinking right now. I am I'm behaving myself.
anybody gotten after it on the whiskeys?
I did. I tried all three of them.
And
You have to, when you go to 2, you can't drink the next one right away because the next one will overpower it. And if you drink before it, it overpowers it too. So you have to drink it by itself first. So it kind of gets...
because it overpowers 2?
Yeah.
2 gets overpowered.
Yeah.
I think you're Looney Tunes.
Okay. It could be. I think 1 overpowers it for sure.
Well, 1 has got... So, 3 is a very bourbony rye. It's like 55% rye, maybe. 1 is 95.5. So it's 95% rye, 5% malted barley. I always do that. Malted barley.
Malted
Malted
barley.
barley.
Malted Marley?
Malted barley.
Marley.
He's my favorite reggae artist.
All right,
But-
two's got some action on it.
2 and 3 smell very similar to me. But 2 is higher proof than 3.
Yeah, 2 overpowers 3, but 1 overpowers 2.
Yeah, so I think the rye spice in 1 overpowers both of them, like as far as the palate's concerned. In proof, it's higher proof than 3. I don't think it's higher proof than 2.
So wait, bourbon has to be what, 51% corn?
50.1% corn.
50.1% corn.
Yes.
I
And
feel like
to
this.
call something a rye has to be 50.1% rye.
Okay. I feel like they're splitting hairs.
They are. I mean, it's just the number. It just has to be majority. The law is it has to be majority corn,
Okay.
and then can use any of 3 other grains.
Okay. Any of 3 other.
Mm-hmm. Rye, wheat, and barley.
Do they make like 100% wheat whiskeys?
They do.
Yeah.
Are they any good?
Some of them.
Isn't the sweet wheat 100%?
No, sweet wheat. No, I think sweet wheat's still a bourbon.
Yeah.
I think it's a bourbon, and the secondary grain is wheat.
Isn't that Old Elk?
There, we do have 100% wheat whiskey Old
Yeah.
Elk back there.
And the double wheat, right? It's Old Elk double wheat or whatever.
No, that's different.
Oh, okay.
That is a blend. Well, that's actually an American whiskey. It's neither because it's a blend of a wheated bourbon and a wheat whiskey, I believe.
Oh, okay. Then it was the other Old Elk.
I don't think it's a blend of two wheat whiskeys. I think it's a blend of wheated bourbon and wheat whiskey. So do you have a preference? You haven't even tried them, have you?
I tried them. I tried them.
It's like,
So what's your preference?
I like 1 because it has the bolder spice taste. 2 and then 3.
Okay.
But if I drank 3 by itself, I mean it's a great bourbon. I mean rye.
3 is fantastic. I don't know what you're talking about.
I just feel like it's getting overpowered.
It's a lot of rye. I think it's 3-2-1, but I think I have a fairly good idea what 2 is. I think any of these could win a rye blind without the others in the blind.
What do you think 2 is?
I think it's a Jack Daniel's single barrel pick rye.
You know, you would know that. Do you want to know?
That's oddly specific.
Let's see. Yeah, Death and Taxes.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, so it is.
It is
the
Jack Daniel's.
Single barrel proof rye.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's exactly what I said it was.
Wow.
Yeah.
You cheated.
I didn't cheat.
You cheated.
It's exact. Okay, so here's the thing.
he totally cheated.
See?
Make much.
I have character witnesses, counselor.
Lane does say that they have one of the best ryes he's ever had. Jack Daniel's does a great job on ryes.
They do.
Well,
And I like bourbony ryes. So like I'm always going to favor 2 and 3 in a flight like this over 1. Because 95.5, I've had some very good 95.5s, but I like the bourbony ryes better.
Fair enough.
Oh man, that Death Taxes is really good though.
Yeah.
That's one of the best picks I've ever had of Jack Daniel's rye.
I know you should have bought just like a case.
Yeah.
Is that what they called it? Death in Texas?
That's the restaurant bar that did the pick.
Oh, okay.
It's a bar in Reno.
But it was so good.
Called Death and Taxes.
Yeah.
The only 2 constants in life.
I mean, and
I mean, I was-
if you're rich enough, taxes aren't even a constant. So
Right?
True.
I was
you pay the right attorney. You know what I mean?
like 98% sure that's what that pick was.
Yeah. You reached in, looked at each one, like, yeah, this
Yeah,
is the one.
because you cheated. Yeah, exactly.
I
You looked
didn't
at-
cheat.
You're like, we're getting kind of low here. I guess I'll take that one.
What? So who picks the blind one?
I pick it out of the box.
I mix it and he picks it.
But you just like pick it and don't look at the label.
Yeah. I pick it up and wrap it in my hand and pour it and then stuff it in that little bag he's got.
okay.
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah. we need 2-point verification here. I think we need Casey to grab it and fucking hand it to Kevin from now on.
And then let Lane pour it.
Yeah. No, let Lane go nowhere near it. Like, he does not do anything with it. Like Casey, you select it out of the box, and Kevin pours it.
I heavy hand it, so
Yeah.
mind you, Lane gave me a healthy portion of that.
I did.
I'm just saying, like, you know, Lane doesn't need to touch it because that's like fucking playing cards with a magician. You know what I mean? You wonder why you're losing.
One of them card mechanics.
Yeah, you know. You wonder why you're losing. Lane's the one over there fucking with the whiskeys.
He's shuffling, palming aces.
But when I used to work in surveillance here, I was in the shop and a card mechanic came in.
Yeah.
He was showing me all kinds of tricks. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then as soon as I went back up, I'm like, hey, look for this guy. And we found him. I'm like, we should ban him off the table real quick.
Back him off real quick.
Like immediately.
Yeah, like instantly. I went back up there. I'm like, hey, Mike, look this up.
Look,
And we looked at it. And like, let's ban him off the tables already.
Oh, I told Alex when he was doing the magic show over there when I was working there across the street. I was just like, "There's no way I'm letting you on the tables, dude. Like, if I see you down there on the blackjack table, I'm gonna call down immediately, tell them to ban your ass."
if I ever opened a casino, I would hire nothing but magicians for dealers.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
2 can play this game, my friend. Come on
Well,
in.
apparently-
count these cards.
There's one dealer or there used to be in Reno.
Yeah. It was the one straight north on 395, just north of downtown. It's like a boomtown.
Bonanza.
They had a $1 blackjack table, and this old guy, he had to be 60 even 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Right. So he's probably not working anymore. But this dude was a fucking card mechanic or a magician. He would deal out the cards, everything face down, and then he would fucking deal out extras to people who were going to hit, pay everything out, and flip over the cards after the fact, and he was never fucking wrong. Never. He would literally fuck with people. He'd be like, John, you need a 7, but you're gonna get a 10. And he'd throw over a 10. Or he'd be like, look at you got a 17. He's like, you shouldn't hit that, but I think I got a 4 underneath here. You might want. And they would be like, all right, hit me. He'd throw down a 4. But he was never wrong. He'd call shit out. Just if he liked you, he'd keep you at the table for hours. You know what I mean? Like he liked me because I would talk shit to other people.
I think that would make for an excellent casino.
Dude, you know, I mean, I
like every time he'd give me a blackjack, I would just tip him the extra.
Yeah.
You know? And I would sit at his table for 2 hours and with like $20, and I would never lose a dime. I never win a dime either.
Yeah, but
I'd
you never
leave with
lose.
$20 and I would be hammered.
100%. They had to get some sort of special certificate for him from the NGC.
No.
Either that or they just weren't reporting it. Because if a fucking gaming agent saw that shit, he would lose his
he'd be
mind.
done.
No,
Yeah.
I imagine that it was a novelty act, like it was registered.
It had to be. That's why they had him on the dollar game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
word
it had to
word
be.
would have spread fast too if that was the case.
Oh yeah, like dude, it was funny too because he could break you if he wanted to, or he would just let you sit there. And for some reason, he would let me sit there. I'd go down there like once a month and just sit on this game for 2 hours just to get drunk. And I'd end up tipping the guy, you know, over the course of 2 hours, probably fucking $80, $100, and then just leaving fucking with the same 20 that I came in, just hammered. I don't remember his name. It was a normal name. It was like Frank or something. And I'd just be like, all right, Frank, see you next time.
That's awesome.
No, there's no way a
love that guy.
casino's trying to get away with that.
No, probably
They
not.
went to the NGC and they're like, here's what we want to do. It's an act. It's not really gambling.
Yeah. They had to have something.
Yeah.
Like, all right, well, that's fine.
It was amazing though. Like I've seen card mechanics, and normally you can kind of tell the sleight of hand,
Yeah.
but I couldn't tell anything with this guy.
Really?
Yeah, it was nothing. Like there was no flat hand, no monkey fist, like none of the normal signs that you would look for. Like none of it.
Wow.
The guy was amazing.
Just that clean.
It's so good, dude.
That makes me think. I was wondering if he was dabbing cards at that point, but I mean, no.
I mean, he could have been. You know what I mean? I doubt it, but he could have been. I wouldn't think so because there were times when like he would give you the exact card that you need. You know what I mean? And if there was like an asshole at the table, the exact card that he didn't want would come out like all the time. And if he had daubed the cards and he's just reading them, you know what I mean? He couldn't like situationally give people like
Unless-
what they needed
unless
or
he
to
had
bust
some
them.
plan and he'd take the top card or something like that.
I think he was like second dealing or something. You know what I mean? Like something. The guy was just really
was this
good.
off a shoe or a hand?
Handheld.
Oh, he probably had a stack underneath or something.
That was a freaking.
Yeah.
It was a single deck dollar game, dude. It was freaking.
Nice.
Yeah, and I mean, this was over 20 years ago. This was like 2004 in Reno. So I doubt that guy's even fucking there.
Oh, yeah. Now, probably not.
Yeah.
But I bet so. My buddy is the GM of that casino now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You should ask him if there's stories about that guy.
What time is it? I could fucking text him right now.
There has to be.
Soul says there are strict rules about casinos and coolers.
Yeah, I don't think this is a cooler though. I think this was an act.
I think it was registered as an act. Yeah, no, like I know the casino rules. Like you can't screw people over without risking your license. There were many times doing surveillance where I caught mispays, and I would call down to the pit so they'd pay the guy out the right amount
Yeah.
because that's like,
Shortchange him.
yeah, you don't want to screw around with anything like that because it's not worth it. The license is worth so much money. You don't care if you owe the guy $100. Just give him the $100.
Just pay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna lose it right back anyway. So
Yeah.
just give it to him. You know.
That's why most of the time they just paid him out regardless. Sometimes they didn't even call up. They're just pay him out, and then they call him up later and say, "Hey, this guy said this, blah 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 blah." He gave it all back.
Yeah, well, they always called for me when I did that stuff because if they didn't call me, I'd write them the hell up.
Yeah.
I'd write up everybody.
Well, the casino here was a struggle to write up people. It still is.
Oh yeah, but I don't care what they did with it
Yeah.
after. Like that wasn't my job. My job was just to write them up.
Yeah.
My job was not to have consequences and see what happened after the fact. You know what I mean? My job was only just be like, they did this.
Observe and report.
Yeah, that was it. But like their procedures over there was like any irregularity, you called surveillance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And notified it immediately. And if I saw them do some stupid shit and they didn't call me, I was hammering everybody. I was getting the dealer. I was getting the pit boss. You know what I mean? I was getting the fucking floor boss. I was getting everybody.
Everybody's a target.
Nobody called me when this happened. And they would just, like, when I called down to the pit, they hated me. You could see them fucking, they'd look at the phone and see that it was surveillance, and you'd see them just like, fuck. You know?
Just look up, give me a bird.
That happened a couple times, yeah.
There's a few of them that do that.
I actually wrote a couple people up for giving me the bird. They flipped me off, and I just got a great picture of them doing that, you know?
Yeah, they're doing it during a live game while there's people on the floor. It's not what's the word I'm looking for?
I don't know.
Work appropriate.
Well, no, yeah, for a fucking dealer, you can't do that shit.
Yeah, you're supposed to be smiling and drawing people in.
Yeah, you start not paying attention and not doing what you're supposed to be doing, and people like me are gonna fucking rob you.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna fucking take full advantage of that shit. You see me sit down at a blackjack table, it's not because I'm gonna play blackjack, it's because the dealers aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing, and I'm about to make some money.
You're like, I spot a sucker from a mile away.
Oh yeah, dude. I hammered all the dealers on procedures. The other surveillance guys didn't give two shits about procedures, but they were so sloppy that it was like shooting fish in a barrel.
I mean, most of the surveillance guys you guys had didn't really know all the procedures all that well. They were brand new guys.
I mean, the guys that didn't last, yeah, for sure. But like, you know, like Joe and Barnes and Randy and like the guys, like Randy had been doing surveillance for 50 fucking years. He knew everything. He just didn't give a shit. He'd see the procedural errors and just fucking point it out to me and just laugh and never say anything about it. Just be like, oh, watch this knucklehead. I had one dealer deal the table backwards because he was bored. You know what I mean? Dealing normal, and then just one hand just starts dealing back the other fucking way because he was bored. I called down to the pit and I was like, do you know what your dealer's doing right now? They're like, no, what? And I'm like, you're standing at the game. Watch the game and see if you can spot what he's doing. And he does it again. And they're like, I don't see anything. And I'm like, you didn't notice that he's dealing backwards? And they're like, oh.
You didn't notice that first base is third base and third base is first base?
Oh, that's what they
It
said.
was opposite day. I thought we were doing opposite day.
Yeah. I was like, you're the goddamn supervisor. Get a hold of your guy. Shit like that happened all the time. We had fucking people who, like, pit bosses who didn't even know the positions on the craps tables. I would have to call down and be like, Jesus Christ. All right. You see the guy in the red shirt? Instead of just being like in position 5, you know? Oh, that guy.
It's like, all right, what you're going to have to do is drive down the highway and get off at the Motel 8.
If you hit the train tracks, you went too far. Okay?
Well, there is a disconnect between surveillance guys and pit fucking people, even in like lingo. You know what I mean? Like a lay ahead. Sometimes the pit will call it like a fucking buy behind, or, you know, like this weird stuff that if you don't know what they're talking about, they're just using different lingo for the same thing.
Yeah.
And they call up and ask you stupid questions with weird lingo. And you're like, do you mean this? And they're like, yeah. And you're like, why didn't you just say that? You know, whatever.
It's it's not the only profession where that happens.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
And generally it's a control thing. He said he'd never heard of it, but he will ask.
Yeah, ask, because this guy was fucking amazing.
That's wild.
It would have been early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm telling you, a whole casino full of
conveniently,
magician dealers would be sweet.
There's only ever been 2 owners of the Bonanza, the dad and the son.
Okay, that's the son?
No. This is the son's right hand. The son is the current president. He's the GM.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
He was my GM at Fandango.
Oh, it's got it. I know who it is now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
I hope I'm not getting the casino wrong. It was either Bonanza or Boomtown.
Boomtown's up 80.
I know it's the one up near Verdi, but I was drinking a lot in those days, and I was night skiing quite a bit.
Yeah.
So the memory is a little fuzzy. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure it was the Bonanza.
Well, he'll find out.
Started with a B. Something.
Yeah, it did start with a B.
Okay, well, there you go.
That I am positive of.
I got to go down and catch up with him at some point. I got to bring him a bottle of something good.
So the Boomtown up here, did they own the Boomtown down in Vegas at some point?
I have no idea. I'd be surprised if they did.
Because it's now
probably not.
It became the Silverton years ago.
I mean, the Boomtown up here is fucking.
You never know though, dude, because the casino owners in the old days used to own points in other people's casinos, and that's the way they talked about it. Like
Yeah.
mobs, you got 10 points in this one, 5 points in that one. And they all kind of knew each other. And people who still own casinos, like privately, are still usually in the families, like what you're talking about, like the father and the son,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And they still all know each other. And I bet you they still have like
Point system.
point systems in some other casinos. I wouldn't be at all surprised.
I believe that.
You know what I mean? The privately owned ones.
Yeah.
Most of them are corporate now, like 90% of them are corporate, but there's still some small ones.
I'm just looking at our resident expert, see if he agrees. Obviously, for safety, we can't mention his name or show his face.
He's our resident gaming consultant.
Yeah. Well, and this, I mean, I don't even know that for certain. This is just what I've been told from guys that were in the business forever.
I mean, I don't doubt it.
From like Joe and Ray and Randy and guys that have just been doing it for 30 years. You know what I
I
mean?
mean, Dave would probably know that too.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Dave's part of the old school.
Oh, yeah. Because for a while there, he worked when this was Bill's.
Mm-hmm.
Bills.
That wasn't that long ago, though.
Yeah.
I worked in Bill's.
Yeah, I know that.
That was one of the best bartending jobs I ever had.
Frankie would know too. He was around that for a
You
good
should-
minute.
You should see if your guy at Boomtown needs like a fucking swing shift fucking manager or something.
At Bonanza,
Yeah.
I'll fucking ask him.
I need a job.
He's fucking rad. Like, him and I had a great time. Well, because the way that it worked out, like he was the GM, but we also had the president of the company, like in the same office suite. So it was the three of us.
Yeah.
And the way that it worked out, so there was the president of the company, and then he was like the GM, but he was mostly the director of gaming.
Yeah.
And I was the food and beverage director, but I was basically the non-gaming ops director. And we all three, like, we would have dinner together and hang out and have meetings, like strategy meetings over steaks in the steakhouse, like when we're all done with our shifts. Like, that was such a laid back job. Like, we were super successful, but we had a blast.
Only job I can say that we had way more fun than we did actual work was when I was selling cars. Because there's not a lot of work involved in selling cars.
Yeah, I mean, we did a lot of work, but like once we checked out, it was done.
Yeah, like selling cars, you show up and it's like a frat house. You know what I mean? Like it's just the nonsense that goes on behind the scenes all day, every day. Is if you've ever seen the movie Suckers, you know what a car lot is like.
Fair.
And if you haven't seen the movie Suckers, you should watch it.
Yeah, before you go buy your next car.
Well, the general manager of the lot is this bald guy, and he's been in a lot of movies, character actor. And he goes on a spiel about selling cars to people.
Oh, I've seen that spiel.
And it's the closest thing you'll ever get to, like, that's how the real fucking business works. Like, that's literally how the car business is.
So I got lucky. I had the GM of a dealership. So this was a dealership in San Luis, in Atascadero, or in Paso Robles. Well, the bar was in Atascadero because that's where he lived. That's where he was my regular. But before that, he was the GM of the largest Chevy dealership in Vegas, which made it one of the largest Chevy dealerships in the country.
Yeah.
Because their fleet sales were ridiculous. And when you're serving that guy alcohol, like lots and lots of alcohol,
Yeah. He starts to tell you shit.
they start to talk. Yeah.
Yeah. Fleet. No, if you can get that job on the car lot, that's the one you want. Fleet sales or internet sales, because everything's now an internet lead.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So the internet guy gets like half of every deal that comes through the lot pretty much,
Yeah.
whether he fucking has anything to do with it or not, because it was an internet lead. That's the jobs you want.
This guy, at some point, he got tired of the Central Coast wasn't busy enough for him. He went back to Vegas.
Goddamn psychopath.
Yeah.
Really love selling cars.
He was the first person I ever met that played in the Bottomless Cup tournament in Vegas.
The Bottomless Cup, huh?
Yes.
I'm assuming that's a golf tournament with a lot of booze.
I was thinking it was a drinking game. Yeah.
Booze and hookers and booze. It was so bad. In the end, I don't think they do it
Don't
anymore.
say hooker lane. We can't promote illicit products.
It was so bad
It's a
in the end. So one, it didn't actually take place in Clark County. It was outside the county.
Nye County.
Yeah. And they wouldn't let you drive to the tournament because it was all like bar managers and like food and beverage directors
Sure.
and like head bartenders, just a bunch of degenerate motherfuckers, right?
Right.
And they had like,
Our kind of
they
people.
wouldn't let you drive out there. You had to be bussed out
That's
from
so
different
rad.
locations. In
I want to
Vegas.
play in this tournament now.
And then was like one of the mini games, like everybody had $200 and you had to like visit as many countries you could with hookers. Is that?
I don't, dude. Listen, I think $200 wouldn't even have covered the side bets in this game, from what I gather. I mean, we're also talking about people that do these jobs in Vegas. Like they're all degenerate gamblers on top of their real jobs.
This is my kind of tournament.
Yeah.
I can clean up.
How is this not? Like,
Yeah, I could clean up in a place like this.
this.
Oh yeah, no, this is a golf hustler's dream.
Yeah, this would be great for me.
Road trip.
Bunch of drunk guys who want to bet money.
You don't need no fucking job. You just need a loan.
No, I have some money. I just sick of watching it fucking dwindle down.
That is tough when you start to see what you've banked away like go away in the off season.
Yeah. I don't want to dwindle any more than it is.
Fair.
I guess I could just register for school and get GI Bill money.
Yeah.
I still have that. Yeah.
You can still get that,
Oh,
but
yeah,
after
yeah.
a certain amount of time.
I don't think so.
I still think you could get on the UNR golf team.
That'd be fun to try. I should call and see.
Dude,
who-
there was
who
a
the golf
UNR.
coach
Wait,
is.
I went out to the range today
Oh yeah. How was
after I
it?
went snowboarding.
Oh, look at that! 2 things in one day.
I was hitting the ball well.
Did you?
Where were you at?
There was a UNR guy out there with
yeah.
the UNR bag, so I'm assuming he was on the golf team. And it was not an impressive showing.
Was it Bailey?
I don't know.
Kevin's kid?
I don't think so.
Did you make him walk off the range?
Did you embarrass him?
No. There were actually, to be fair, I mean, it wasn't terrible, but it wasn't like, oh, you're on a golf team. There was only like 8 guys on the range today, and 6 of them were sticks. 6 of them could play.
Really?
Yeah.
It's probably the UNR golf team.
Yeah.
And the one guy who's like the fucking club manager. There's like the equipment manager trying to make the team. That's the guy that you saw with like the UNR bag.
No, because I've seen the UNR team before. Like they all come out in gear. Not in gear, but like they at least all have their bags.
Yeah.
They don't all just come dressed like Tin Cup, just disheveled looking.
I don't know. I don't know if I could make the UNR golf team or not. I would be, I mean, I'd love to try out, but I'd probably have to register and be a student before I could even try out.
I don't know,
I'm sure.
Just walk
Probably.
on.
Just walk on.
Yeah, just do a walk on.
Was there any delay in the transfer portal now? You can just
I have no idea, dude.
register for spring and wander out there.
In the transfer portal.
Yeah.
The the spring classes start like next week.
Oh, yeah, there's semesters too.
Yeah. So I'm a little behind the ball.
Whatever. Get on summer.
Get in the transfer portal.
Yeah. I mean, I still do have 4 years of college eligibility,
Yeah. I don't. I graduated from college.
because this season of college baseball
3
that I
times,
did
actually.
play was at a non-accredited school, so it doesn't count.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. Doesn't count for anything.
There you go. So you're just transferring from baseball to golf. You'll be fine.
Well, no, as far as like NCAA and all that shit goes, I'd never played because technically we played in a league. It was a junior college league, and all the games that we played for the actual teams was just a scrimmage.
Was it a club league?
No,
Okay.
no, we played.
But you were scrimmaging them.
Yeah,
Okay.
like we played like Rutgers. You know what I mean? But we played them as a scrimmage. We kicked their fucking ass, actually. They weren't very good.
Didn't you finish with like a 410 batting average switch or something?
It was like
ridiculous?
460, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was, but I only had like 4 at bats from the left side.
Okay.
But I was like 4 for 4 from the left side. So I batted worse from the right side. And it was one of those that like I kept trying to talk my coach into letting me do it, and he wouldn't let me go up unless we were just way ahead or way behind.
Yeah.
And it happened 4 times when we were way ahead or way behind. I didn't even ask. I just went up to the fucking left side and started hitting. And the first time I could hear the coach in the dugout, like, what the fuck's he doing? You know? He's sitting there mother effing me. You know?
Damn it.
Yeah. But I got a base hit and I looked over at the dugout and was like, and he's just, you know, just like giving me the face, like, don't do it again. And of course I'm going to do it again.
I wasn't consistent when I was college age playing golf, but I was still further than all of them were. I played with a couple guys in the Cal Poly golf team. Like when they were doing practice rounds, I'd run into them at Dairy Creek and we'd go out and play.
Yeah. Back when you were hitting it like 340 and shit.
Dude, Dairy Creek is where my longest drive ever happened. Well, longest drive not on a frozen fairway happened.
Right. My longest ever was only like 360, and that was fucking tailwind, frozen fairway, you know.
I hit one 416 at sea level.
Yeah, I've never even gotten close to that. At sea level, I don't think I've ever gotten one over like 310.
It was a beast. Like I was playing with some guys that all hit the ball pretty far and off the club face. Like, son of a bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Everyone just breaking their clubs on their knee. They're like, I'm done with this game.
Well, so I've never worried about how far I hit the ball because I've been fucking 2 or 3 clubs behind him my whole life. Like when he's hitting a 7-iron, I'm hitting a fucking 4-iron.
Right.
You know, which is frustrating. It's annoying.
It still does get under your skin a little bit.
No, it doesn't get under my skin that you hit it further than me. It's annoying that I have to hit long irons when you're hitting fucking short iron and wedges. It just means I have to fucking be better to shoot the same goddamn score, you know, which is frustrating.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it's frustrating. It's not that you hit the ball. You hit the ball further than me because you're fucking 4 inches taller than me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like 50 pounds heavier than I am.
And because I've been lifting weights since I was 13.
Maybe, yeah. You might have a little bit to do with it.
Yeah.
You could just break a 3-iron on his knee, like level up.
I'd break a 3-iron. Break a 3-iron on his head. You see, the thing with Smales is you just, you know, you cut the Achilles tendon. Yeah. He'll shift his weight back and never ever get it forward. Shit everything to the right. He'll quit the game. That's what you gotta do.
You know how you beat Lane with a stick while he sleeps.
Hey, I can still get 170 yards, like legit carry on a simulator with my 9-iron.
Yeah, and for me, 170-yard carry is like a fucking 5-iron.
We're gonna have to like handicap you, like make you wear like weighted arms, like weights or something.
Kids clubs.
Kids clubs.
There were a couple of guys on the course today, on the range today, and they were hitting these beautiful, like your shot, beautiful little draws, basically landing in the same spot every time. Sure. I don't know what club they were using, but I could see the angle on it. Like I was hitting a pitching wedge.
Yeah.
No, I was hitting a 9-iron. I take that back. And like they were hitting something bigger. And a couple of times they hit their beautiful little draw at the same time that I was hitting my, you know, whatever you call what I do.
Yeah. You hit a little fade.
And my ball just fucking exploded by their ball and just kept climbing into the air and going. Their ball's coming down and mine's still hanging out, like going down the range.
Yep. They're like, and we quit. Time to go to the house.
Good thing they didn't ask you what you were hitting.
The catch is they're probably shooting 68s, and I'm definitely not shooting 68s right now.
Well, yeah, because you keep launching them into outer space. It's hard to get accuracy when you're launching them into outer space.
That's true.
At least I got my spin back for the most part.
I instantly think that's more to do with the shaft you're playing than anything.
I do need to get those shafts redone.
Yeah, you do.
That's an aggressive. I don't know who that shaft is made for. I really don't.
I don't either. Fucking somebody who's, you know, just a monster.
Yeah.
Like the world's strongest man.
Or like people that are think that their iron distance matters more than the spin they can put on it.
Yeah, that's fair. Well, that's a large part of the industry right now. It's just trying to get more distance. That's what everybody. I mean, that's what sells clubs.
Yeah.
So that's what everybody goes for. You know, which the only way to make a club hit the ball further, basically, is to swing it faster or to put more mass on the head. Like the only two ways to do it.
Dude, I noticed the difference between those MP14s
Yeah.
and the MP20s that I'm playing.
Yeah.
When I had yours and I went out and got mine from the car and then hit my MP20s,
Yeah.
the swing weight was substantially different.
Yeah, I bet. Those MP14s, I think, are probably playing like D4 right now.
Yeah.
And it's a little heavy for me. I would probably.
I really liked it. When I went back to mine, they felt way too light.
Way too light. Yeah.
Mine have a good weight to them. Mine have a good weight.
Yeah. Fuck you.
I told you, I'll trade you back.
Did you ever find that other club?
Yeah. It was in my dad's bag.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I have a full set.
You have my full set built to my
I
spec.
have Lane's custom set.
The 33s.
Yeah, I have the MP33s.
I have a couple spare 33s that I got from Sunridge.
Yeah, one of them's a 6-iron,
Yeah.
which is the club I was missing.
Yeah. Nobody, well, they were in a rental set, like an old rental set, and nobody would ever play them.
Yeah, dude, who's renting MP33s?
It was years and years ago. One of the old pros, like, and this is like freaking 20 years ago, was on staff with Mizuno. And they had a bunch of Mizuno rental sets. They had Tezoids, they had MPs, they had a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
In fact, there's still a set of Tezoids that are in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I almost ganked those because I used to have a set of Tezoids and they were kind of fun to hit.
Yeah, Tezoid wasn't bad.
Yeah. I think Jesse, I think I gave the Tezoids to Jesse years ago.
I like the MP32s.
I never hit them.
It's the MP32 model. There was one after that. They did the same thing. It's exactly what they're doing with the S1s.
Yeah. So I don't know which one I hit. I hit either the S1 or the S3 last year when they first came out.
Yeah.
And they hit great.
Yeah.
They really do. But at the time, I wasn't like thinking I was going to buy blades.
The only thing that disappointed me about mine, and now you have blades in your bag.
And now I have blades in my bag. Yeah.
And they were the best condition set I could find for the price because I wasn't going to buy new. I bought them used. I paid like $425 for them or something for the full set. But they were the combo set. They're the cavity backs 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah.
And I just don't like them. I want blades 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah, I don't like them either. And that's the thing. Like I have the AP2s, which are cavities.
Yeah.
And they just feel clumsy after hitting the blades.
Yeah.
Like every club that isn't a fucking blade just feels big and clumsy and awkward to me.
Yeah.
So I can't fucking go back to them. I love those AP2s. I played them for 10 years.
I've actually looked at used 241s.
Why not?
I haven't been able to convince myself to spend the money.
Why not just buy new ones? You're going to have them for 20 years.
Because it's $600 extra.
Over 20 years? That's like fucking $60 a year, $80 a year. Something.
I know those S1s are really sexy.
They're really good. They hit great too.
Yeah.
And honestly, the other reason why I didn't buy them, I wasn't looking at blades at the time, but I also wanted to fucking try the Cobra's 3D printed irons because everybody said they were great.
Yeah.
Everyone said they feel like blades, but they're forgiving, like freaking.
Yeah, it's because they 3D print a honeycomb into the body.
Yeah, which I wanted. That sounds great. Like, and everybody says they fucking hit amazing.
Yeah.
So I wanted to try them before I like bought new clubs. I wanted to hit them, and nobody had them.
Dude, I've been for at least 20 years. In fact, for about 20 years since I worked at Bill's.
Yeah.
I would go down to Hagen Oaks to the Golf Expo and hit everybody's blades.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, they feel amazing. They're incredible. They're as good as everyone. Like no one would say it out loud, but they're all saying the same thing. They're as good as Mizuno's blades.
Yeah.
So I would go through the different blades and then I would go grab the newest set of Mizunos and I would hit the Mizunos. I'm like, nope, you're not there yet.
Nope. I think the 3D printed ones might be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every review that I've ever fucking watched on them or read about them.
I mean, they probably have them at Hagen Oaks.
I know. That's what I was just thinking. We got to go down to try them out. Every
That'll be
review.
April.
Yeah, every review says they're good.
Dude, Mizuno blades, when you hit them in the center, it feels so
I
good.
know, and everyone says it's that stupid copper underlay that they have.
They didn't do that in all of their clubs. They've only done that in about half of their sets.
Yeah. Well, I mean, some of their
So the
irons
30,
aren't as good.
the 33s don't have a copper underlay.
No.
No.
The 14s do, though.
14s do.
Yeah.
But I like the 33s more than I like the 14s.
Have you tried the TaylorMade T-Dub fucking clubs?
Yes.
You don't like them?
I mean, they're good. I like my Mizunos more.
Aren't they fashioned after old Mizunos? Kind of.
I think they're fashioned after MP14s, if I'm being honest. Although the one thing about the MP14s that surprised me, I didn't remember that about them until I hit them the other night. Hit your set the other night.
Yeah.
They're more offset than I remember.
Yeah, I know. And with them being bent, it makes that offset weird on the shorter irons.
Yeah.
Like for me, on the 3 through 6 iron, it's not bad. But like the 7 through fucking pitching wedge is ridiculous.
I stopped bending them.
Yeah, I want to get them bent back
Yeah.
to fucking standard because I don't like the fact that they're upright.
Those are forged well enough. You should be able to.
Oh, yeah, you can. I just have to take them in and get them done.
Yeah.
I wonder if Dano has a machine to do it. I wonder. I don't know if he does or not. I guess I could just take him to Reno. There's 2 golf shops that'll be able to do it.
No, they sent him with the same guy.
Well, yeah, but it's a guy in Reno, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like it's not even 2 golf shops. It's like 4 golf shops. They all just drop them off to like the same guy comes and picks them up.
Perfect.
There's one guy that does work in Reno
That's
that everybody uses.
Yeah, that's
there,
fine.
there you go, Adam. There's a job.
Golf club repair.
Yeah, just break into the market now.
That's-
Undercut that guy and fucking.
Well, no. So the problem with doing like golf club repair is unless you're selling the clubs themselves, you don't really make much. Like re-gripping for what you charge people, it takes a fucking good amount of time. Unless you're doing it with like an air gun real fast.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But if you're doing it with like double-sided tape and mineral spirits and all the rest of it, it's not a fast process. You know what I mean? It takes a little while. You're going to spend an hour or 2 like re-gripping somebody's clubs. And, you know, most of the time, like a golf shop will do it for free if you just buy the grips.
Right.
You know what I mean? So,
I always have to pay a couple dollars extra because I'm almost always getting them. Like if it's a set that wasn't mine before, they're getting extended.
yeah. So unless you're selling the people the grips as well as putting them on, you're not really making that much money.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? You might end up spend an hour or 2 to do the work and you're going to make, I don't know, $20, $30 maybe.
I did drop off my 5-wood today to get that plastic bit reset.
Yeah.
I'm sure it'll cost me $15 or something.
Yeah. So it's graphite shafts. You need a special machine
Yeah.
to pull them from the heads without breaking them,
Yeah.
which I don't have. But any steel shafted stuff is easy. Can do all that freaking just at the house.
Well, the only reason I haven't pulled the trigger on reshafting those irons is because I've been toying with the idea of finding a set that's full blades.
Yeah, just buying new clubs. You should. I think you should.
You should
And I
go-
just
you
won't get
should
that
go-
shaft ever again.
You should just go and bite the bullet, get fitted for a new set of clubs.
Now, fitting is so dumb.
Also, dude, I've been through club fittings and they don't know what to do with my swing.
Yeah, fittings are stupid
Ask
for the
him.
most part.
They don't know what to do with my swing.
Really?
But yeah, well, so fitters, I don't know when this happened. It's probably like 15 years ago. They started transitioning into guys who think they're like pros. You go in for a fitting and they're like trying to give you swing advice and shit. You know what I mean? Which is not the point of a fucking fitting. A
No.
fitting is just to like tailor the clubs to you.
Yeah.
And for the most part, it's really just about like height more than anything else. Like if you're tall, you want to have a little extra length on the clubs, and you're probably going to have them a little bit upright because you're standing taller. You know what I mean? If you're real short, you're probably going to have them flattened out. You know what I mean? Because the angle between you and the club is different than if you're tall, right? So there's just stupid things like that. But like, I don't believe in tailoring clubs to somebody's swing unless they just tell me they don't ever plan on practicing or getting any better. right? Because if you want to get better, you want standard clubs, or at least clubs that are just standard to your size, right? Because that's the way you're going to see the errors and flaws in your swing.
Okay.
If you start doing a bunch of weird shit in your fucking with your clubs to like offset your slice, you know what I mean, so you can hit a straighter ball, it's not going to fix anything. It's just going to make you feel better about hitting a shitty fucking golf shot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just going to be less shitty.
So it's gimmicky.
Yeah, it's absolutely gimmicky.
Yeah, I mean, the only real fitting I get now is just 3/4 over.
Yeah. And so like and the guys who can actually take advantage of a fitting, like the top pros and shit, they're doing it because they're fooling around with stuff and they're tailoring clubs to what they're fooling around with at the time.
Well, and also they're like, I want to hit my 6-iron exactly this number
Okay.
with this spin.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they'll add like some lead tape or something to their clubs and stuff. It's stuff that like, it's little minute adjustments that make sense for them, but to everybody else, it makes no fucking sense whatsoever.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, no one else is consistent enough to take advantage of it.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah. Because you don't swing correctly most of the time. So what good is adjusting the club gonna do if you're swinging poorly all the time? Which is 90% of us.
True.
I'm just now getting to the point where that might help me. You know what I mean? Maybe. Well, I'm just now getting to that point, and I've been golfing for 20 fucking years, and I went a little insane with it over the last 2. You know?
But like, all right, again, 9-iron distance. When you walk into a fitting and you're getting 170 yards of sea level carry with a 9-iron, the fitter goes, I don't know what shaft this is supposed to be.
Who are you, man? Get out of here.
Well, no, for you, it's easy, dude. You're going to have fucking X stiff on your shaft. You're probably going to be between 120 and 130 grams.
Yeah, I like 130s.
Yeah, I know you do, but I would probably fucking put you to start at 120 and see where the spin's at.
Yeah.
And then move you up 5 grams.
5
every
grams
time.
each.
Yeah. Which is what
I
any good fitter would do. And they would just look at the numbers of your good shot just to see which one is the most optimized for your ball flight. You know what I mean? As far as spin and all that shit goes.
Yeah, I want mid-launch with, like, I want mid-launch, mid-spin.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I want on an extra stiff shaft.
Yeah.
And right now I have high launch, dead spin, like knuckleball spin.
Yeah. And
So the ball goes miles in the air.
And the way you swing the club, though, I think if you want mid-launch, mid-spin, you're going to need a shaft that's low launch and low spin.
Well, I would take low spin, but like not as low spin as I have.
Yeah.
Because the tip, like, I don't know what they did to the tip of that shaft and those irons, but it's obnoxiously dead.
Yeah, it's weird. I don't know why. I hit them too, and it does the same thing for me. I don't get as much backspin as you do. But yeah, it doesn't work for me either. But your club, those clubs are too heavy for me.
Yeah.
They're too stiff and too heavy. I like stiff shafts.
Well, the shafts I have now
That are like 110 grams.
the shafts I have now aren't X.
Are they just stiff?
I feel like they're stiff with an extra stiff or a double extra stiff tip.
That's so weird.
That is weird. Because if you're playing a stiff shafted, I would think you would get way too much spin.
And no torque number on it. Like, that's really where, like, if you, with those shafts, if you miss on the toe or the heel,
Yeah.
like, it shakes the whole club.
Oh, yeah. So there's no
Yeah.
rotational forgiveness. I don't know. I don't think those clubs are the right ones for you. I think you should just get new ones. And I would go, if I were you, I would just drop the coin on the new Mizuno blades and just get a fitting to make sure you get the right shaft.
Yeah.
That's all I would do for you. You know what I mean? Like, your fucking fitting is simple.
Yeah.
You're going to be a couple degrees upright because you're taller than standard. Half a fucking inch long, probably. You know what I mean? Probably half an inch or 3/4 of an inch long.
3/4.
I would say 2 degrees up.
Half.
I would go 4. I would go 2.
For some reason, half feels short.
That's fair. My clubs are half an inch long right now, and they feel normal to me. I think regular would feel short. So, but yeah, I wouldn't go 4 degrees upright for you. I'd only go 2. You know, and I think that's all I would do.
Yeah.
Yeah, 120, 125 grams stiff shaft, low launch, freaking.
They do a KBS in the regular tour, not the C taper, which I will never buy again. In the regular tour, they do a 125. It lives between stiff and extra stiff.
Yeah, I don't know if I would go with the KBS. They're good, but I think just a straight up dynamic golds.
Yeah, I mean, I've been playing
S300s
forever.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with those.
And I think I probably need X, like the X100s.
Yeah,
But
I think I mean, I would go with those probably over the KBS.
What are the clubs that I got from Will?
see you later, Soul Slasher. Thanks for joining us, man.
Bobby.
What are the clubs I got from Will?
They're a game improvement iron from 15 years
Are
ago.
they standard?
Yeah.
Okay. I was say because I got used to playing your MP14s that I got from you. Those
Which are yours aren't. Those MP14s aren't half-inch over. They're 3/4 over.
Oh, really?
I'm fairly certain.
Yeah.
Well, they match up with the AP2s.
I think they were-
after I lengthened the AP2s.
I think they were shorter stock than modern clubs,
Maybe.
but they're 3/4 over whatever that stock was.
I think they're just half an inch what modern clubs are, because they're the same as my AP2s.
Okay.
And I ordered the AP2s. I ordered the 3-iron shaft to be a half inch longer than the standard 3-iron, and then I just moved them all up. So the fucking 3-iron shaft went into the 4-iron, and the 4-iron shaft went into the 5-iron, and so on.
Gotcha.
And that's how I lengthened them.
because they feel short to me.
Everyone else is like, this golf talk is terrible,
To be fair.
Don't care.
right?
Yeah, don't give two shits. Talking golf, especially golf clubs. There's a lot to go into
I
golf
mean,
clubs.
as we get later in the season of snowboarding, it's going to go to that.
Oh, I felt so good getting up today.
Yeah,
I'm disappointed you don't like those new bindings.
I don't dislike them. They're just not as cool as they're supposed to be. They're not bad, but the trick with them is you really have to fine tune that front strap
Yeah.
for them to work the way they're intended.
Well, they sort of live in one spot, don't they? Because they've got
Sort
that
of.
little like bumper on the bottom that holds the strap up.
They hold in place when your foot gets locked down, but when your foot comes out, they can move.
Yeah.
Right? So it's really about the distance. Because if you have it too tight, then your heel doesn't want to come down easily.
Yeah.
Right? But if it's too loose, then you just fucking feel like you're going to fly out of the damn thing. So you got to really dial in that front toe strap, or else the rest of the binding system is kind of fucking useless.
Okay.
And they're easier to get into than regular bindings, harder to get out of.
Yeah.
You know
Did
what
you
I
get
mean?
step-ins?
No, I got the phase bindings.
Oh.
The new like fast entry system.
Yeah.
They're all right. They're good. They're 2-strap bindings, so they're traditional, and they ride like any 2-strap binding. You know,
Yeah, they ride just like a regular
They
binding.
ride like a regular binding. They are comfortable as any other binding I've ever had. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing wrong with them as far as how they operate when you're riding.
Yeah.
It's just getting in and out of them is what like they're supposed to be like a fast. They're supposed to like compete with step-ins basically.
I got you.
You know what I mean? They're not as quick in as step-ins are.
Mm-hmm.
But they're not much slower. You know, like my buddies who have step-ins, they get into their board and I'm maybe fucking 2 seconds behind them. It's not a lot,
Yeah.
but they're not quite as fast. But getting out of them is the tricky bit. If you're not on the flat area, you know, and my fucking pants like to hang up on the back of my binding,
Oh yeah.
on the back of it, the whatever that thing is. And so I'm trying to get my foot out, and the pants is like fucking holding on the back of the binding, keeping my foot in there. So I'm like falling all over the damn place, like trying to get my foot out, you know?
Looking like a brand new
Yeah,
snowboarder.
looking like a fucking noob up there, trying to get my foot out of these damn things. But but when you dial them in, they work fine.
Okay.
Like your foot goes right in, and you just slap them down, you know. And when you come out, you just pull the one thing and lift your heel, and it comes right out. There's only a couple times where it didn't work great, and I fell over. You know? But
Ah, shit.
they're good. They're just not anything, you know, super special as far as like getting out of them or getting into them. Getting out kind of sucks.
I mean, I think they're designed to be as fast as you can make the exit while still riding like a traditional 2-strap binding.
It's more the entrance. It's actually, they're slower to get out of.
No, I mean getting it. Like they're designed to be faster, like off the chair.
Yeah.
As fast as it can be off the chair while
Yeah.
still effectively being a traditional binding.
Yeah. But the trade-off is it sucks to get out of them sometimes. Because you freaking, like I said, if that toe strap is at all freaking too tight,
Yeah.
you're not getting out of it easily. You know, and trying to get in and out of them like sitting down,
Not happening.
impossible. Yeah.
Just wait a couple of years, they'll have the like electric magnet boot.
Oh, I know. Yeah, it's just a matter of time.
Just be like step, step, boom.
Magnetic bindings.
They've already got magnetic switch plates for the people that think they need to rotate their front foot forward to skate through live lines,
I saw that.
which terrifies me.
That's wow.
Like if that released while you were riding,
Yeah,
Ah,
that'd be kind of funny, actually.
you'd be surfing.
I think it has a locking mechanism as you turn your foot back.
still,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
I see it like
Mechanisms
rotate
fail.
forward when they're skating. I'm like, ugh,
Oh, Jesus.
that would be awful.
There-
Also, like, how badly do you really need to rotate your foot forward to skate through a lift line?
I mean, I managed just fine.
I have never once really thought that that was a problem that needed to be solved. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like I never once was skating in a lift line being like, I wish I could rotate my foot right now. That's never happened.
There's a suspension plate that you can put under your rear binding for some reason.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
What?
For
weird.
why?
I don't know. Also, like you're gonna sit, I don't know, an inch and a quarter higher on your rear foot than your
What?
front
So
foot.
you like
Yeah.
bouncy and only the back foot?
I think it's only the back foot.
That's wild.
I feel
That
like
is
that make it
wild.
harder to turn.
Yeah. I saw some Russian TikTok of this guy who had a snowboard that had like holes in the middle.
Really?
Yeah, and the bindings were like raised up. It was like a carving board. This
Okay.
dude was like carving with his face like right on the snow.
Yeah.
And I wanted to be like, that's some weird Russian shit. I don't think that's going to take off in America.
Dude, you ever want to see the funniest carving videos? Like the dude is super fucking like I don't even know what the right word for stiff. He's stiff. His name is James Cherry.
James Cherry, Jesus Christ.
And all he does
Okay.
is carving videos.
Okay.
With a name like that, that fits.
And watching him try and teach carving, like it's pretty entertaining. I mean, he's, like you watch him ride, and dude can carve a snowboard. Don't get me wrong,
Sure. Oh, yeah.
but
Is he dragging knuckles on that snack track?
he definitely is. And he's riding like a 310
Jesus.
waist width.
Yeah. Knuckle dragging effers on snack trays suck. That used to be a sticker back in the 90s.
Mm.
Because that was when there was still hard boot carving boards. Like you'd see them on the mountains occasionally. Yeah, they just got laughed at. It was like a mono skier. You're like, what the fuck are you doing?
You realize at some point, like the carving community figured out that flow bindings with no heel cup are actually better for carving
Oh, yeah.
because there's no heel cup, so you're cutting off about 1.5 inches on the back.
Huh. I don't think I've ever ridden flow bindings.
My first snowboard ever had flow bindings. Now the board was way too small for me. Come to find out,
What were you riding?
I
Was
don't-
it like a 153 or something?
no, I think it was a 159.
That's
But it wasn't the length; it was a regular waist width. My
Oh,
feet
yeah.
were hanging off by fucking miles on
toe
both
drag.
sides.
I remember watching back in the like fucking early days of snowboarding when they didn't really make like wide boards.
Yeah,
You'd see big dudes just dragging their toes everywhere, just eating shit left and right because their feet were way too big for the board.
yeah.
I always felt bad for those dudes. Some of the more inventive ones would just like put lifts so they were like this far above the snow,
Yeah.
so they wouldn't drag as bad.
Well, I mean, this was someone gave it to me to learn to snowboard. It was when I opened up 7800 out there at Kirkwood.
Yeah. My first board I got from Chad, and it was a 157, I think. And I was like 11,
Yeah.
10 or 11. You know,
It's a lot of board for you.
I was huge. Yeah. Like, but I mean, I was riding huge boards. That's how I started. And it just got worse. Like when I was 14, I think I was like 5 feet tall, and I had a 165 that weighed like 20
Whoa.
pounds. I called it the Cadillac.
That board was so heavy.
Yeah. It was so fast, though.
Yeah, oh,
so
sure.
fast. Dude. I had low back bindings on it, too. This thing was uncontrollable for most people. Like, I was used to it because it was mine. But when we'd trade boards, I'd be like, yeah, go try and ride this shit, you know? People would try and ride it and they just eat shit almost immediately. Like, how the fuck do you do this? Be like, carefully, man.
Use the practice.
Yeah. Well, the trick was you never really turned on an edge that much. It was more like washing off speed when you needed to.
Yeah.
You know, because it was just so hard to turn the fucking thing.
Yeah.
You would literally just like do this, like just wash off a little bit of nose or heel as you're trying to go down.
So it really was a Cadillac.
Oh, dude, yeah. It was like a
steered
boat.
like a Cadillac. Fucking-
It was so big. It was, but you know, once I got used to it, like I loved that thing. I was faster than anybody on that damn thing.
Well, yeah, if you put 20 pounds of weight.
Dude, I mean, that board was in the garage for a long time. And at some point, not that long ago, I picked it up and was like, Jesus.
It got somebody took it.
Really?
Yeah, I put it on the curb on a bunch of shit that just said free.
Yeah.
Somebody went out there and grabbed it. I'm hoping I see it up on the mountain one of these days. It was the Lamar Black
With the low back bindings.
with Burton Lowbacks on it. Yeah,
Nice.
I rode that thing for like 3 years in high school. It was a good board. I've had a bunch though. Like I had a Burton, then I had a Kemper, then I had a Nail. I think it was like some off-brand that I fucking got. Then I had a Never Summer, which was the best board I ever had as a kid. That was one I got from Jim, who had stolen it, which I didn't know that. You know, the guy who
Didn't you run into the guy whose board it was?
he found me at Kirkwood. We were freaking getting on chair 5, and I hear, "Hey, that's my board." And I was just like, in the back of my mind, I heard it, and it was just like, hey, he's not talking about me, you know. And sure as shit, he was talking about me.
Yeah.
He's like, "That's my board." He chases me up the lift, and he catches me at the top, and he's literally like going over every sticker that's on the board, right? And I don't even know what these stickers are. I'm just like, okay, and he tells me this is board, and I was just like, well, I bought it from somebody, you know what I mean? I don't know what to tell you, dude. And he was just like, well, I'm going to take it back. And I was just like, I mean, you know, I can't stop you because the dude was like 25.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like fucking 14 or something. And he was actually kind of cool about it. He was just like, all right, dude, I'll let you ride it for the rest of the day. You just got to meet me at the Cornice Cafe once the lift's close.
Yeah.
You know, and I was just like, okay, that's what we'll do. You know, and he skied off, and I turned to fucking, I don't remember who I was with. I think I was Chad. And I was like, we need to fucking leave right now.
Right now.
Yeah. Like, I'm not giving him shit. Yeah. We need to go. And we did. We left right fucking there. And I got home and I stripped that motherfucker, dude. I took off every sticker, took the paint off, repainted that son of a bitch, and then sold it to Aaron.
Yeah.
Never saw it again. He loved that board, though. He rode that shit for years.
Yeah.
Aaron was actually pretty good, too. I was surprised. He was more of a skier, but he could snowboard too. I don't know. Now, I've had a bunch of lib techs because of you.
Yeah.
Which I love the libs. The Arbor that I have now, though, is pretty good.
Yeah, I noticed there's a lot of lib techs on the mountain.
They're good boards, dude. Libs are just all around good. Like my Jamie Lynn Phoenix is like a Swiss Army knife of snowboards. It's good for everything. It's good all mountain. It's good in the powder. It's good in the park. You know what I mean? It's a 161, which is a little big for me, but to me, that's not very big. And
Not
it does
after
everything.
riding that Cadillac.
No, fuck no. Well, the Arbor is the first board I've ever had that's like appropriately sized. It's, I think, a 157.
Yeah.
No, it's the shortest board I've had since I was like 13. You know what I mean? Like since I was a little kid. It's fun to ride. It's fast. It rides like a surfboard. It doesn't want to stay on an edge. It wants to be washy.
Yeah.
Which is how I ride. So, you know, it's playful.
Nice.
I was riding past Luke the other day, and I fucking was hauling ass past him, and he's like, holy shit, dude. We got to the bottom because you were fucking hauling ass. I was just like, yeah, you know, fucking, I wasn't waiting on you. He goes, I don't think I've ever seen you ride that fast. I was like, I know you have, dude.
Yeah.
You had to.
Come on.
Yeah.
You said he can ride, though.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, he can ride. He's like you, though, on the traverses. It pisses me off.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Like, I'll fucking bomb down to get into the traverse, and I'll be way the fuck ahead. And then both of him and Luke will come up behind me and just pass me like I'm not even moving. It's fucking annoying. Like, God damn you.
Because they have the weight for the traverse.
Yeah. And Luke and both him wax their boards way more than I do. Like, my Jamie Lynn hasn't been waxed in like 2 seasons.
wax that motherfucker.
That's where I'm sitting at with the lib tech, so I have to take that in.
Yeah. You just do it yourself, dude. It's pretty easy. Just get it. If you're going to do it yourself, get a dedicated iron that you're going to use for the wax. Because if you use a regular iron, you just ruin it.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, so if your wife has like an iron that she actually uses, don't use that motherfucker because you'll ruin
I have
it.
like 3 of them. One's dedicated to the stamp itself
Yeah,
for
yeah.
when I heat up the stamps, and the other one's for clothes, which she doesn't iron. I only iron certain things, so it barely gets used.
Yeah. So if you got one that you don't mind ruining, you can use it for wax. I mean, you won't ruin it for wax. You just will never use it for clothes again.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They do make irons that are specific for it, but you don't really need them. You can use any iron.
Do you
Just-
wax your own?
No,
No.
like I just said, I never
He
wax
doesn't
my
wax
face.
them.
I know how. I actually have wax too. I actually have wax that's just rub on wax. So I'm fucking that lazy that I don't even rub the shit on.
Oh, the deodorant looking one.
Yeah, I've got some of that.
It doesn't last very long.
Yeah, I was.
No, that
curious
shit's
about
good
that.
for like a day.
Yeah.
And in the spring, it's good for like half a day. You know what I mean? So you start getting under that like brown, sticky snow that you just all day long.
Dude, I was surprised there were still some spots today. Just cruising down the road, I was like, oh, that's a rock. Oh, that's a rock.
So need a little bit more up there, huh?
Well, yeah. So what most people don't know, and why would you? Because you don't see ski resorts in the summertime for the most
Well,
part.
our ski resorts, anyway.
Yeah, the ski resorts here, like the runs are not just like flat dirt.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're covered in rocks and
It-
trees
it's
and all
a-
sorts of
It's a
shit.
mountain.
Yeah. They're covered in boulders and all sorts of shit. So if you don't have like 3-4 feet, you know what I mean? You're going to have a bunch of holes and rocks and things that are obvious. And even now, we probably have, 5 feet up there?
Yeah, just about.
Just about. And there's still shit that's just under the snow that you can hit. Especially if at the end of the day when everything's getting skied off in one spot, it just gets real thin. And there's
Yeah.
always
I caught
either
one.
ice or some shit under there.
I caught one today mid-carve.
Yeah.
Like, my edge just went right across it and dragged, threw me down, like it snapped me down, wrote it out. It's like, ooh, that one might show.
Yeah.
I got one of those on the board from ice.
Oh, dude. I got one the first day I took the arbor up. I met with a bunch of idiots that are like, let's go do fire break. I was like, God damn it. My board's no longer new now. You know? And sure shit, we went down fire break and I was fucking going over trees.
Yeah.
Like we went to, the willows?
Yeah.
We went a little too far and had to cut across where the willows are. And the first person that went across like dislodged a little bit of snow. So there was like a little hole, right? And the next person that went across dislodged more snow. So there's a bigger hole. And what you couldn't see until like the third person went across is that it was literally like 5 trees laid across this way and we're going this way. And there's like a 5-foot gap underneath the trees that if you fall in the hole, you're going down into it and you're going to get stuck.
Yeah.
Or at least you're going to be fucking miserable for a good like 5-10 minutes till you get out of that shit. And like fucking Kelsey's wife went across and she's like waving at us to stop. And we're like, no, we can't fucking stop. And you just see like, it looks like a ladder that you're skiing across. And I can just hear it scraping the bottom of my board. Like, oh, motherfucker.
Son of a
All the
bitch.
way down. I was like, God, my board is no longer new. Which I guess
Christian?
is a good thing, but whatever.
Christian, I have not seen that, but I am intrigued.
Seen what?
A potato gun launcher that launches snowballs. It can launch a snowball up to 300 or 400 yards.
We could make one.
Hell yeah, we could.
I mean, potato guns are easy to make. Do you use camp dry? Or like some accelerant in this, or is it a pneumatic?
That's a good question. I don't know.
That is the question I want to know.
It's all about hairspray.
No, camp dry is the best.
Oh, camp dry.
Camp dry is the best for a potato gun. My buddy Trey Morgan, who friggin' I was in the army with, is the guy that taught me that. He built a mean potato gun and he always used camp dry. Swore up and down by it. Said there's no better fuel for it.
Wow.
Hairspray, sure. But do they even make aerosol hairspray anymore? Can you go buy like
I
a
don't
can
think-
of Aquanet like
I
you
don't
could in
think
the
they
80s?
do.
No?
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe at the dollar store.
Shout out to anyone who knows what
It's got a
Aquanet
different.
is.
It's got a different pressurization system. It's not aerosol anymore.
oh, okay. That's
Casey, how was the French embassy?
fair. That was a mid.
Speaking of aerosol, you guys ever made a road rocket?
What?
A road rocket.
No.
Oh, it's an aerosol hairspray can that you shake up and set on its side, and then tape a rag soaked in something and light it on fire. And then you stand back with a BB gun and you shoot the
it.
bottom of the airspray
Yeah.
can, and it catches on the rag and shoots off like a rocket. And you call it a road rocket because generally you set it on the road.
This is old school anarchist
Yes.
cookbook
Yeah.
stuff.
This is.
We did this when we were like 16 and almost burnt the damn neighborhood down because we didn't really consider where the rocket would go.
Yeah.
Right. We just were following instructions.
Yeah.
And at the moment that it lit and took off, we both kind of realized that we had no control over where it was going. And it had like a 5-foot flame coming out the back of it. And we live in the mountains where pine trees are abundant. And we were like, oh shit.
And so are pine needles.
Yeah, luckily it was wintertime. And this thing arced up and turned over and went into a snowbank and just sat there spouting flames for like 30 seconds in a snowbank. And me and Eden were like, well, we should probably not do that again. Like that was pretty stupid.
Probably not a good idea.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is the same guy who blew up his kitchen making a smoke bomb for my birthday.
I don't think blow up is the appropriate nomenclature for what happened.
That's true. There is a term for a high-speed burn. It's not like it sounds something like flagellation, but it's not that. But there is a term for it that it's not an explosion; it's just a high-speed burn, right?
Like a flashover.
Yeah, and that's kind of what happened. So he was making a smoke bomb, which really isn't very hard; just takes a couple of very common ingredients, and you
And cooking together at the right temperature.
at the right temperature. But if you get it too hot, it tends to flash over, and that's what happened.
Well, it's also more likely to happen when you're using a vessel. When you're trying to make a smoke bomb of the size he was trying to make it, and you can't stir it fast enough to keep the bottom cold enough to stop from lighting on fire.
Yeah, so yeah, he scaled it up because we had made plenty of smoke bombs before, but this one was going to be the granddaddy of all smoke bombs. It was going to be the biggest one we'd ever made.
Was it supposed to smoke a square block?
Yeah, it was supposed to smoke out the whole fucking block. And it might have.
Yeah.
Judging from the tale that Ian told me, it smoked out his whole entire block, like, and his fucking house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, basically, he was running outside trying to fucking get stuff to put it out. And he said when he went back in, he couldn't see anything. He's just blindly throwing water everywhere. Like, had to fucking redo his entire kitchen that summer.
Wow.
Didn't he also have to redo a bunch of driveways that summer?
Probably. Yeah, his dad put him to work.
Yeah.
And his dad owned a construction company. So, yeah, he had to do a bunch of shit.
That's awesome.
This is the same dude. We were making dry ice bombs, and one went off in his hand. You know what I mean? Like it was pressurized, and we were like throwing rocks at it to try and get it to go off, and nothing worked. Like we were hitting it, and it would just fucking like topple over and then right back up like one of those fucking clowns, like one of those punching clowns, you know?
Yeah.
And fucking finally, Ian's like, "I'm just gonna go over there and grab it," and I was like, "Don't do it, dude."
It's a bad idea.
That's a bad idea. And he does, and he gets like 3 steps, and the thing just bang right in his hand. Sent like plastic shrapnel into his hand and shit. He couldn't hear anything for like 2 days out of one ear. It was just wing.
Yeah.
We had a private do that with the MRE heaters.
Oh yeah, we love those.
You
Dude.
throw them in a bottle, a little bit of water, shake them up. He was doing that. And he was just shaking it. It just blew up in his hand.
You're like, you're supposed to throw it, dumbass.
The E5 that was with us lost his fucking mind.
We used to make MRE bombs all the time.
Oh, those are so fun.
You'd have something like this, you know, you just put it in there, a little bit of water, put the cap on, shake it up, go roll it under somebody's Humvee and walk away. 30 seconds later, bang, everybody hits the deck, you know. Then they start looking around. That's you see everybody laughing, like, "You motherfuckers!"
Yeah.
Then of course they're gonna do it to you. My favorite has always been the like can of beans in the campfire, though. You just
the classic.
you just roll that one in there when no one's looking, and like 10 minutes later, just bang, beans over everybody.
I had an E7 that we were out there and doing a field drill. We actually had live rounds, and that motherfucker walks up to the fucking fire can, tosses a handful in.
Oh,
And he says,
Jesus.
"You might want to run."
Yeah.
Son of a bitch,
Dumbass. They won't kill you though. Not
Yeah.
if they're not going down a barrel. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just scare the crap out of you.
No directed velocity.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
might cut you, you know. But it'd
All
be
right.
fine. I think it'd be fine.
Anything else, guys?
I got nothing.
No.
Golf on Tuesdays, podcast on Wednesdays. You guys are reviewing that French embassy tonight?
No, I think we'll save it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, we still have some banked reviews.
Yeah,
huh?
we can save it.
All right.
We'll save it for next week.
And hopefully we get out of YouTube jail soon.
That's the plan.
Never.
I blame Christian.
We could change the name of the podcast to YouTube Jail and then just own the
Letters
own
of
the
Mark.
title.
Letters of Mark. That letters of Mark.
True.
All right. They're Kevin, Casey, and Adam. I'm Lane. It's the Big Ash live stream. Like we did, do YouTube things. Thanks for watching. See you next time.